Hello everyone, welcome in. I see someone has pizza, which I'm very jealous about. But welcome in. Hello to... Who do we have? So many people already in chat. Thank you for joining us early. Oh no, YouTube's not letting me scroll. Hello to Rai, hello to Azzy, hello to Hyena, and hello to Misty, as well as anyone who is lurking. Welcome back. It wasn't supposed to be City Skylines 2 today. It was supposed to be Planet Zoo, but... there is a reason for why we're doing this today, other than the fact that I was literally just watching someone play City Skylines for the last 5 hours. I keep forgetting to get their account. Let me just double check what their account is called. Actually, wait, no, there's no way for me to do this while I'm live, is there? Their name is Grey Noise TV, so they're actually properly on Twitch, but they like dual stream on YouTube, and I just so happen to be like on YouTube more than Twitch, so I started watching on there. But I love what they do. They do a lot of modded City Skylines as well, and they're usually on in my afternoons, which is when there's usually a blank spot, like for my viewing habits. But yes, so how's everyone doing? I've got some exciting things to test today. It might get very complicated, but we will go ahead. Also, let me know if my sound's a bit weird. I realized that for this new thing that we're gonna set up, I had to move my mic. That's one thing that I'm glad we're testing for, because I didn't really think about that before I started stream. Also, I will allow Azzy to say that, thank you, as well as Hyena, what sort of pizza did you get? Also, good morning to Misty. Misty, how are you awake so early? Is my question. It's like, what, 3 AM for you, I'm guessing? Or 5. Either way, it's ridiculous o'clock. Oh, thank you, Rai. Let me just double check. I think that's the correct one. I'm gonna trust the channel things. But yeah, so previously on Montai City, we were working on the first of our new my keyboard's not working properly. Oh yeah, okay, it actually isn't working. Oh, one of my keycaps went funny, that's why. We are working on the first city center of the many that we're gonna do over on the West Isle. So we started a little bit of this train station, trying out some of these new modular like tools that we can use. Oh, I found new stuff since the last stream, everyone, which is that we didn't actually place any down the last time, but I went back to watch like Grey Noise TV do their building, and I learned that there is a version of, where is it? Is it TSC Path? There's a version of those modular blocks, this one, that comes with paths built in. And so you don't have to go around and add fake paths to like get your citizens to use it. So if I place this down and then I show this, there we go. It actually has it built in, which is lovely. I did try some of this off stream. It's very finicky. So this may not be a very pleasurable watch today, but we're gonna try and use it as we continue our train station area. Oh, actually, let's leave the game playing. But yeah, I'm very happy with the shape we have so far. I've been in a bit of a, well, as the... which country is it from when you have a bit of a pickle? Definitely not here. But yeah, I'm not sure how to continue this shape actually, because it's a very square shape, but I wanted to connect to stuff. So we will explore that side of doing things today, continuing on with the like flooring design as well. But here's what I want to try getting into this. You got some special pepperoni pizza. Ooh, interesting. What makes it special? Oh, okay, just make me hungry. I haven't had dinner. I don't think we're gonna have proper dinner. I've got a cup of Milo with me, hot. Thank you, Rai. And it'll be fine. We'll do this until I'm hungry. So, what was I gonna say? I can't remember. But anyway, today we're gonna test something which I got yesterday. I'm so excited to try it. Okay, let me get it going. So I mentioned this last time, and throughout my City Skyline streams, I've talked about it, is that I like to sketch stuff as part of planning for my cities. The most common of which is the subway lines. That's where you actually see a lot of these like squares that came from previous sketching. So in celebration of this, let me switch this on. Let's hope it works. Does it work? Okay, say hello everyone to the new iPad view. Because I finally upgraded my iPad and it can actually plug into my computer now. So this is literally a live feed from my iPad, and this is where I need to figure out where to put my mic, because it's currently blocking my view. But what I want to try today is to sketch out a rough master plan using the iPad for West Isle City Centre. So we have all of this set up. This is actually the same top-down view that we saw earlier. And if I just do, let's just double check that this works. If I do this, okay, bad color choice, but the idea is that I can do this in real time and we can watch the process of like this happening. So that's fun. Some extra spices and cheese is from Papa John's. Oh, interesting. We don't have a Papa John's here. We used to have Little Caesars, and then it closed down. And now we have this chain called US Pizza that has, like, garlic breadsticks that are the size of your head. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, but we're gonna try this. We're gonna try and see if it works. My live feed, the stream thing, is like 10 minutes behind. I hope it's fine for everyone in terms of stream. Let me refresh my page before we start. Okay. But yeah, so today is going to be more of a test stream more than anything for me to figure out this setup, because my audio is in a different place than normal. I don't know whether this feed will be smooth the entire time. So we'll try it out. Also, on this, before we actually start drawing, celebrations, everyone. We finally passed the requirements to get memberships for the channel. So that is an option. Now, I haven't actually like officially launched it, but I have it set up. So if you are interested, you can take a look. Eventually, when I figure out what to do with it, I do want to make more bonus content that will be available. Wow. Oh, thank you, Ezzy. That was a bit louder than usual. Yeah, so I'm planning to like figure out some content that will be like bonus content for members, and so they'll get to see more of the behind the scenes of stuff. I kind of want to see if it's possible to go back into making YouTube videos, like proper videos, and then I could do behind the scenes of that process as well. So we shall see, but for now, like the memberships will just be there until like I decide what to do with it. But yeah, so feel free to do what you like with it. In the meantime, let's get back to this. Hello Kanashi, good morning. How are we doing today? Okay, back to this view. Celebrate. Oh, actually, given that Rai has decided that no one else will... Oh yes, it works! Okay. Now, was that okay volume-wise? Thank you, Benny, for... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get used to YouTube saying members instead of subscribing on Twitch. Thank you, Benny, for becoming a member. Welcome to the bits. I've been told not to say bitty. But enjoy the emotes, and if you don't mind helping me test, so anyone who has that blue circle star thing, could you help me do exclamation member in chat? And actually... Oh, wait, no. So, can a member do that first? And then I'll call everyone in to help me test whether it's like only something that a member can use. So, excuse me, Levi Menorah, what are we doing? That is not... You have spent all of your fun... Oh no, it's gonna go one by one. Okay, that's not what it's supposed to do. Uh-oh. Okay, no, we're gonna have to hear that for like 9 more times. Please don't do it. Oh no, Misty did that on your own. Okay. I was so confused. I was like, oh no, I thought I set it up wrong. Oh my. Okay, this brings back like memories of Twitch when things go chaotically. Thankfully, there's no hype trains. Needs to be louder. Am I going for granny style? I'm not sure, Ezzy. I'm going for slightly less than granny style. Because it's quite a loud sound, and I don't want it to jump scare people. So, loud enough that you can hear it, but not the usual loudness, if you will. But thank you, Rai, for sending the 10 gift memberships. I appreciate you. And Misty, thank you for joining at the Pixel tier. So who do we have? We have Apple, we've got Treezy. Oh, lovely. Cozy, Chrissy, Debos, Kaza, AJ, Shenanigans. Oh, so many names we are familiar with. Doxy Mum and Cool Lady. Enjoy all of the gift memberships. I do apologize, like for this first month or so, I don't know that there will be much bonus content, but we will get it going, and then there will be stuff for you to watch, so that would be lovely. Misty says you can't hear anything when someone subs. Oh, okay, hold up. Let me. Because once again, this is... Oh my, how do I... Sorry, I can't see chat at the moment. Give me a moment, edit this. Okay, so I can test it by doing like a fake subscription thing. Let's see. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm gonna play it and then see if you can hear it at a decent volume. Okay. So that's a test member. So there's no Andriette in our chat. How was that? I can turn it up. At the moment, it's really soft. It's like, I say really soft relative to our usual standards. It's at 12% for me. So there's a lot of space for it to go up, basically. But yes, thank you, Rai. I appreciate you. And can we just take a moment to thank good old... Where is it? The moderator, Rai, for moderating these streams, but also this entire, like, community and space and... Oh my gosh, that was loud. This entire thing would not have happened if you didn't come back into the streaming world and like encourage everyone. Like the number of people I feel you have inspired to start streaming or like get back into making content and stuff is beyond the 10 tabs that I leave open for your streams. So yes, thank you very much for encouraging and inspiring all of us to keep our standards low and hopes high, because look at where it's ended up. I now have an iPad that I can use. That's where we've ended up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so while we figure all of those up, let me also figure out how we're gonna draw here. So the audio might be weird today. It's just because it is blocking my face. I cannot draw. Okay, but yeah, so this is a top-down view of West Isle City Centre. And what I'm going to do for a start is actually... Oh, actually, let me bring up this thing. So I prepared this earlier. This is actually going to be the colors that I use to represent the different blocks that we're going to create. Okay, so I'll give you an example of what I mean. This was like a draft that I was doing. We're gonna do something that looks like this, okay? So this was a test run. Using the colors that you see on the screen at the bottom. So they were all different colors. I based it off the, like, Singapore's land use planning thing, actually here. So these are the actual colors that they use. But it is the wrong way round for a lot of this when it comes to the game. And so what I did was I took some basic colors that were in their swatches, but I switched it to how the game represents it. So like green for residential, blue for commercial, all of those things. But yeah, so hopefully this will work. What we will do for a start is... Let me switch this on. Right, so that it's easier for us to actually gauge where things are. We are gonna see how this works. Right, so I'm using... Who has a Muji that they have near? I don't think it's really a thing in Australia, but oh my gosh, I love Muji's thing so much. It's like this Japanese home living store that also sells stationery and stuff, and I love their pens and their stationery. They're good prices as well. But yeah, so I have like this Montai land use color swatch that I've added. As you can see, it's based off the bottom bar over there. Oh, this is gonna be interesting because I don't have a cursor that I can point at. Like this hovering thing is the best you're gonna get. So, okay, first of all, let's do roads. So, I'm gonna go in and actually draft out. So we can see there are like the existing roads that we already have, right? I'm just gonna do, and we're winging it today. I don't really know whether this sketching method is gonna be what we stick with, because the iPad actually has a way to, like do, for those of you who have used Adobe Illustrator, it has a way of doing that. So maybe if we find that this sketchy like software thing is a bit too finicky, we can use that instead. I didn't want to have to learn all of that on stream today, so we're starting with how I used to do it on my old iPad, which was sketching. And I will say I can feel the difference between this iPad and my old one, which was that old one was like 9 years old. The screen was really slow. I had to charge it like every other day. It couldn't run anything. So this is just a revelation, and I feel like it's been so lovely to be able to use something that feels convincing to draw with, versus my old one. Okay, and then rail, we've got this orange that we're gonna use, and so again, all of this is estimates because ultimately we will draw this like in the game. And by draw, I mean like we'll actually implement this in the game. It's just, I find when I build cities, I spend a lot of my time doing plans either in my head or just sketching it out. So, like that way, I feel like I don't have to go through the process of doing it in the game before I realize like, oh, actually I don't like it this way and stuff. It gives me a rough idea and then I go into the game and do it. Which does mean I spend most of the time, like not in the game, but this is the sort of thing I would do maybe when I'm on the bus or the train or something. Yeah, like whenever I'm not at my computer basically. Oh wait, actually, wrong color. So I'm learning the land use colors myself because this is also new to me when it comes to using these colors. I came up with these specifically for Montai, just so we've got consistent branding and stuff. Works great on stream too. I'm glad. So far, if any of you is watching this on your phone, is that land use color chart too small? Is my question. Like I need to balance it, not blocking half the screen, but also being at least readable, if that makes any sense. Although what I could do as an alternative is do a command for it, where, like, if you click on it, you get the full list of what those things are, and maybe I wouldn't have to put it on screen. Yeah, so after you draw this rectangle, if you drag this, it actually fills, which is fun. And this is an app called Procreate, which I know, what a great name for it, but yeah, it's like one of the oldest drawing apps, I think, on the iPad. Back when the Apple Pencil was like new and stuff, this was still, like, it still existed. So, it's just something that I've learned, like, used over time. I'm not an expert at it, but good enough that I can do stuff like this. Okay, so we have the existing pedestrian zone as well, which goes from here. And I was gonna extend it this way. Okay. So this color that I'm drawing now is the pedestrianized zone. I wanted to mark these specifically, because I do want a lot of Montai to be more pedestrian focused, like what we did with Cubby Cliff Central, where most of it was actually inaccessible by vehicle. So by doing this, we have a clearer idea of like, oh, which parts of our districts and neighborhoods are gonna be pedestrian focused, and then we can design around that. So the idea is that this is supposed to go all the way down, and it's a very narrow stretch, I feel, when it comes to buildings here. So I'm a bit concerned about whether we'll have space to do stuff. But pedestrian zone can go all the way here and then like connect up, and you'll have a waterfront promenade thing that will go there. Had a look on the phone, not bad. You can zoom in if you need. Oh, actually, yes, that's true. I forgot about that. Like, I never use the zoom tool thing on YouTube. I don't know, I'm just always like, it should be the size that it was originally, and I just never touch it. Looks okay on phone to you. Okay, lovely, lovely. So, does anyone do this when they, like, play games? Like, when it comes to any kind of creative game? Do you find yourself sketching and stuff? When I played Sims, I didn't do this as often, but I find that for city skylines, when it comes to the planning of infrastructure, it's something that I like. I think when it comes to visualizing subways, this sort of sketching really helps. Once it's in the game, it looks really complicated. Like, once you have everything overlapping and the view of like, oh, your underground lines, where your stations are, I find it's very overwhelming the way the game presents it. And because I tend to build cities that are so, like, transport heavy, right? I need to do that, I find, to be able to visualize where my city should be, build towards. Okay, so what I've done so far is that bright fuchsia color is an office designated zone, right? So all of these color blocks, right, they're not intended to be like, oh, only offices can build there or only shops can build there. But at least it's like a primary focus of that space, if you will. And obviously, if we end up building, and we find that like what we planned originally doesn't make sense, we can always change it. This is just a rough guide for us, I feel. Okay, so the blue was a commercial area. I'm thinking that could be a mall. And this bit, which we discussed previously, is actually going to be an open plaza, so I'm coloring it as open space. So there we go. You would either sketch or sandbox in Minecraft. Ooh, you play Minecraft as well. Oh yes, actually. So I forgot to mention that, like, last stream, which was that I missed that message. So what sort of Minecraft do you do? We used to do a modded Minecraft series, like, a few weeks back. Oh. Hello, Sam. Welcome in. Good evening. Unfortunately, the Minecraft server that we were playing on, I think, doesn't exist anymore. Like, the Discord server has disappeared. So, what a shame. But I hope that one day, if I can figure out all of the technicalities behind it, I could do another series with those same sets of mods and things, because I really enjoyed how that server was set up. Yeah, so to me, that's the benchmark of any kind of Minecraft that I'm gonna play in the future. But this is what we've done so far. Okay, so last stream, this is like the blocks. Oh, I have to get used to it being slightly higher than what I'm used to. Okay, but yeah, so we've got the lime green, we've got the dark green, we've got the fuchsia and the blue. So this is the area that we've worked on so far. And now, let's try and expand out so we have a sense of where things are gonna build. Okay, so directly above the train station here, we've got a bit of land over here. That I want to also kind of start designating. So first of all, I envision a bus interchange being here. So something like this. I know we're very train focused on this city so far, but I do feel like it would be good to have buses, because not every single train journey makes the most sense. So I'll leave sort of this space for a bus interchange. And I mean, if it turns out we don't use it, we can always just repurpose it for something else. But just for start, we've got that. You do modded and vanilla. Oh, interesting. Okay, you can add more technical stuff. Oh, okay. I will let you know if I ever want to set that up. Because there's quite a few of us here who play Minecraft, or at least like have dabbled. And for all of us, the tricky things are A, time, and B, for a lot of us, vanilla's just not doing it, I feel. Like for me, I fell off Minecraft because I got bored of the vanilla way of doing things. Also because every time they added an update, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to remember, I have to learn this now. So I fell off it. And then when I started playing on that modded server, all of the quality of life things that were added on made it more enjoyable for me, that I wanted to play it. So I did quite enjoy that. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, for this open space where we're drawing now, this is going to become another like commercial focused place. It might also have offices actually, but this is actually gonna branch out over the road. I'm thinking an overhead bridge, like a linkway or something. So it'll go this way and connect to the next blocks. Okay, I have to get used to the iPad like automatically undoing stuff. Let's see. Okay, so you can see 2 linkways, and it will link to... what kind of development should we do? Ezzy loves Minecraft. How has your vanilla series been going, Ezzy? There's so many new updates coming. Minecraft have a shelf. A shelf? Interesting. Did you do fully modded, or was the mods only server side? It needed me to install, what's it called? Modern, and then there was this list of mods that were like kept up to date by it. So I guess that means that it was fully modded. At some point, if I'm thinking of doing this, like bringing it back, I have the list of mods, so I can always just refer to that and see how that's set up. Okay, so I think for up here, so as we're drawing, I will say, sound will be all over the place because I have to move my head. Like when we're talking, I'm trying my best to make it still near us, but if it goes in and out and like fades and stuff, I'm sorry. Hopefully we'll get used to it over time, but it's definitely not as seamless as if I were to just do my normal microphone. But I feel like the trade-off of being able to do this on stream is definitely worth it. Okay, I've decided that this block is going to have housing, Because it feels like for this entire area there won't be anywhere to have houses. So I'm doing this first as like housing focused. Here we go. And okay, this might change, but for now I'm gonna put blue. It might become officers. Because now I'm worried, like, is this too much shops in one area? But my thinking is that it's like a grand central sort of station. Like, you would want a huge mall near it. Because that's usually what they do, right? They want some fancy, like, flagship mall that's humongous. Oh my gosh, my takeaway from going to, like, Bangkok was that their malls are massive. That was the one thing that stood out to me. If you have the list, you can set up a server on a private VPN in like half an hour. Oh, interesting! Or send the files to you if you want to host it. Oh, okay, that's fancy. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll probably post it in Discord when I have time to consider whether to do a Minecraft series. Maybe once we... Because I'm doing a few different games right now. I'm doing City Skylines II as a main game. We've got Dinkum and we've got Planet Zoo. I think once I wind down on Planet Zoo and I have space to consider, maybe we can give it a go. But yeah, thank you for the offer, I appreciate it. Okay. Now, I think here, I'm not sure what I'm going to put here. Oh, that's hard to see, actually. So... But this linkway will connect to... I know this color is hard to see, I apologize. But this color basically represents reserved... Oh. Reserve zone. I didn't close that square. Okay. So reserve zone means I don't know what I'm gonna do there yet, but we just know that it's gonna do something like there's gonna be something built there, as opposed to it becoming a park or something. Okay. Hopefully, viewing wise, this is okay so far. I am mindful that maybe half of the time I'm blocking it by the land use chart thing. But my main thing is I hope this scrolling around isn't headache inducing. Is my main like concern. Okay, but yeah, so we've got all of this. Oh, actually, let me do, because I see that here there would probably be a road that we want to add. It'll go underneath, and oh, actually, which means that area can extend out quite a bit. So let's have it go all the way here, and in honor of Granny, we'll do a roundabout here, I think. Because it is gonna be like an all pedestrianized area, but you do still need a space for vehicles to like drive around in. So let's say that it does something like that first. Okay. You set up like 20 servers. Oh my gosh. Is that your background, Hyena? Or like, is this something you picked up for fun? Because for me, anything that's code or technical stuff would be the literal opposite of fun. So, okay, this road also goes out. This connects to the highway actually. So I'm mindful that the road thicknesses are all different, but we will. This is a sketch. It's fine. We're all fine. DM me whenever you want. Thank you, Haina. I'll get in touch with you. When we actually decide we have time. Okay. 1 of 15 hobbies. Oh my gosh. What else do you do, Idea? So, like, given that you're quite new here, so we've learned that you do City Skylines, you enjoy road building, now we're learning about your Minecraft server setting up ways, you enjoy a bit of pepperoni pizza. Is that one of your other hobbies? Pizza eating? Oh my gosh. It's so cool to actually, because I've not really, like I mentioned this at the end of last stream, I've not really intentionally gone out to get to know people in the City Skylines community, even though I've played this for 10 years. And since I said that last stream, I realized that like, actually, why don't I go and start watching like other streams and stuff to see? And then I came across like Grey Noise and stuff, and it's been very enjoyable to actually see like other people just enjoying this game, especially because there's so many mixed messages about this game in the entire like, oh, the game's badly done, nothing's been released, everything's delayed, you know? You do graphic design 3D mod. Oh, amazing. Okay, so I'm dabbling into 3D modeling for my home decor stuff. One of your favorite things to do is setting up and managing game servers and web servers. Interesting. Wow, that's like very broad. Fascinating, fascinating. Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like all of us, we all enjoy games, but then it's like all these different interests. I thought about this when, like Rai was talking about it on her stream. It's like how, for so many of us, Dinkum's the game that brought us all together. But then when you go and see each person's like channels and the things they do, everyone has such a like specific niche that they do lean into. Like Azzy kind of leans into Dinkum more than anything, like with story mode and stuff. Then Sem does all of the like demo explorations. Rai does those management games. And then here's me trying to like draw on fake paper. I'm so glad you got a chance to try this game as well, Azzy. Because yeah, I completely understand when you see the Steam page of this game and everything's like mixed reviews. It's not the most reassuring when it comes to, you know, hold up. Sorry, my brain can't like draw and talk at the same time. It's not the most reassuring when it comes to deciding that this is a game I will pay for, you know? Okay, this block again, I'm coloring it in as an office first. I don't feel like it's gonna be an office zone. I'm just gonna make it first, just so that we have something there. I feel once you start seeing the blocks in places, you will start to have a better sense of like, oh, I want it to be this use instead, or what makes sense given its location. Okay, meanwhile I'm doing an open space thing. I do want a nice little green, like, park around here that goes along the trees, not along the tree, along the rail line. And this is actually, let me remove this. Right, so this area is actually a oh, hold up. Learning how to use this. This area is actually a cliff. So if I go here, learning the game on the fly. So this is actually what it looks like. So I'm thinking this area, the main summit area, like the steep part, can be a nature park, and that's where I feel the back of this can also just be like a linear park. But I do feel like this softer side here, like this bit, can be like housing. So it'll be cliffside housing. I'm not sure if it's gonna be Beverly Hills style or just normal houses built on the cliff. But that's what I'm thinking. So back to this. We need a proper way to like set up the scene so that I can actually jump between stuff easily. Right now I'm just like, oh, put the pencil down, take my mouse, close this, close that. But it serves its purpose, I guess, so that's fine. Okay, so that was, let's say around here. I can't tell exactly where. I think it's further up, like here-ish. I mean, it's fine to have a bit more park. Like, I feel like, if anything, parks should be prioritized. But one thing I am mindful of when it comes to Montai, right, is that we don't have a lot of space when it comes to the city centers. So, versus a different map, like Punderland, I feel we've got so much space to work with. The way Montai's map was done is very squeezy, because it's all owls, right? So a lot of it's water. So I do have to consider keeping enough space for actual practical use. Okay, but let's say for now that's gonna be the green space. And then below it will be, oops. Oh, actually we could, because the train station's gonna be here, right? So if I break this up like this, I don't know if that's gonna be residential as well, but we'll make this whole area residential first. Okay, you say I do city builders or management. What sort of management though? I was thinking about this in terms of like what sort of games I should try. Because I've been seeing Big Ambitions for the longest time. I have it in my library. But I'm also like, do I want to play that game? Okay. Just a note, you feel like the residential is very close to the high. Which one do you mean in particular? Because our actual highway... hang on. Our actual highway is this bit. I hope that can be seen on the screen. Yeah, so that's the actual highway. The one that I have drawn, this thing... Oh, now you can't see. This thing is actually a main avenue. So, if you're referring to this, like, residential, I think it's okay, but I'll probably not actually put buildings in this part. This part could just be like a plaza or something. Hi, Jaden, welcome in. Wasn't this meant to be an hour? It was. Unfortunately, I was sitting around for the whole of today being like, I don't know what to do with my day. We'll just go live. Okay. The one actually next, so we're talking about this one, alright? Okay, we're learning now. We circle stuff if we need to point at it. Okay. Yeah, I agree. In fact, it was... Because I just felt like, where else in the area would have residential? Maybe what I can consider is, like, I will still zone it as residential, but maybe more of a buffer of the trees. So if I break it up a bit. So maybe it's a smaller zoning of residential. It could be higher rise, I guess, to compensate. Realities of urban planning. Sometimes we have to compromise. And in its place, we do like a very tree-heavy buffer zone to make up for the fact that it's near a highway. Let's see. I don't think you'd mind Big Ambitions, but it's more about the playing than the management. I don't know why, like, when you played Big Ambitions, I quite enjoyed it. And so that's what made me feel like, oh, maybe I want to play it. But then there's other full-on management things that I'm like, do I want to play it? Like 2 Point Museum, I don't know if I would play. Like, I enjoy watching you play it. But I don't know if I would actually pick it up and play. Okay, compromise solutions for now. If we do decide that the houses are just way too close to the highway, we will convert it. Although I will say, given that we are... Like, this city is supposed to be inspired by Taiwan, I did notice they have a lot of houses near, like, major roads. So, if anything, we are being authentic to the style that we're going with. Okay, but yes, on the subject of more green spaces, I'm thinking this plaza, like this park area, can be a connector to the stations here. These are actually metro stations. So eventually when I design this area, there will be like a direct access to the mountain park area. Okay. Only way to find out is you have to play. I know. And I think, like, now that we have the option to do like, members first content and stuff, it gives me more space in my schedule to potentially try those. It's just the question for me of, do I want to do it as a member stream or members video? Because I'm mindful that as something that is not like just publicly accessible, it may not be a case of everyone will show up the way that normal stream would be. So like, would it benefit having a live chat versus me just doing like, oh, let's play this, you know? Another option would be switching one of the office spaces. Oh, actually, yes. Fair point, like... Okay, I probably wouldn't switch this one because this one's very near the train station as well. Potentially, this one could be residential. But then I'm wondering whether... Let me switch to this color so we can see. I'm wondering, if I change this to also residential, will this... Excuse me? You've used up your fun money already. This is the second month of fun money you've used up. Rai, thank you for for gifting another 5 memberships. I'm still getting used to what it's called. To Little Bear, to Rink, to Gamer Mom, to Sherry Cola, and Gina. Gina made it! Oh my gosh, Jaden. Celebrations. Thank you, we appreciate you. Enjoy the memberships for all of you who have received it. Yeah, I guess at this rate, I have to make content. Okay. Undo? How do I undo? There we go. Okay. Oh yes, hold up. So anyone with a member, actually wait, no. Okay, so anyone who doesn't have a membership first, could you help me do exclamation member in chat and see whether you are able to activate anything? Right, emptying out is it's a her by the way, but yes, she's definitely emptying out her bank account. Oh dear. And who knows, like I don't understand why. Why do that when you can be saving it for something else? Oh my gosh, hold up, wait, no, now I'm confused. Okay, what I'm gonna go with, and thank you to Mr. Partner as well for doing it, what I'm gonna go with is that it does work, because I see some, like, you must be a tier 1s at the same time as the non-members, and then Misty did it and it said it's been triggered. So, let's go with it works. Maybe it got overwhelmed as well. I think Martha had too much on their plate. So, okay, hold on. Let me break up this thing before we come back to the chat. Let's do... I'm gonna break it up so that we've got more blocks to work with. Okay. There we go. But yeah, so assuming the member thing works, I think what I can also do is just add on more commands. So we'll have random for everyone to use, and then there may be some bonus commands that if you're a member you get to use. That could be an idea. Okay, but back to the question of whether to swap office with residential. I think by breaking it up this way, because we've got the 3 blocks here now, right? If I swap this office to residential. Oh, how convenient that you can just switch this. And then in its place, put some offices here maybe? We'll come back to that. I'm not sure if I like that because I'm mindful as well that there is this area that we could be using. You know what I feel like now? Is that I feel like back when everyone was stuck at home for like COVID and stuff, and you have to be a teacher being like, okay everyone, today we're gonna learn the multiples of 5. And here's me on my little whiteboard at home being like, okay, we're learning this. Remember this, it will come out in your test. That's how I feel like right now. So, I don't know, like if you're learning anything from this, I'm glad, but don't worry, nothing's being assessed. For... Oops, hold up. Oh, have I been using the wrong color? I might have been using the wrong color for something. Like this bit? Oh yeah. Okay, hold up. This is wrong. Okay, I hope that's good enough when it comes to the color replacement. We'll get it. Okay. Or the other way around. I'll definitely put more commands, I think, once we figure out what to do with it. I was thinking about the Rickroll one, and how to go about it. Okay. I'm gonna do like a tiny linear park first. Something like this. And, ooh, should it go over? I did quite enjoy how in Bangkok there were these like elevated bridge things that allowed you to walk everywhere. So let's say it connects between this side and this side over a bridge. So you can walk from like this station to this station easily. At least your students want to pay attention. Well. Hi, Wooden Rose as well. Did I say hi earlier? I can't remember, so I'm gonna say hi again. Surprise. Oh, but surprises. Okay, maybe surprise could be a command. Although it's meant to be more... Random is supposed to be the surprise. Let me think. One thing I used to have on Twitch when it came to commands was... What was it? Visual commands. So there were like GIFs, GIFs, however you pronounce it, that could go on screen. I can't quite figure out how to make it work on YouTube yet. Like I have a sense of how to do it, but I haven't like tested it. So That's potentially one more thing that we can do. Oh, and back on Twitch, there used to be channel point rewards that you could do. So Twitch has these point things that you get from just watching streams. So you don't have to pay for it. It's like free for people to use. You just earn it over time as you watch people's streams. And the software could be set up for like redeeming, where it will play stuff by using those points. So there was a free option for people to redeem stuff. I don't see that YouTube has it yet, unfortunately. So maybe that's one thing I would hope that they could bring in from Twitch, is something like that. Okay, I'm thinking, sorry, going back to the other side here. I'm thinking to... So we'll break off this bit again. Oh, that's actually maybe too big. I'm gonna go with it. Residential can go here as well. Because once you reach this part, you're kind of far away from the central station already. So I'm not too worried about it being like, oh, taking up valuable real estate. Oh! Where's that gap? Here. Okay. Reaps has a point system. Oh, does he? Okay. Let me look into how he does it. I know there's like the Streamlabs way of doing it, where you can check by typing commands and stuff. But Twitch did it in a way where it's actually part of the system, you know? It would be nice if YouTube added channel points type thing. I know. Remember remember all the stuff that used to get activated, Kanashi? Oh my gosh, back when we did like face cam, I realize now I can't, because I'm just seeing my setup. Even if I put a camera, like half my face is blocked. But when we did face cam, there used to be this command that you could trigger where it would just like play my Sims self, like Sims 4 self, manipulated to like sing a song. It was by this person called Benji in chat. And it would just go off randomly every so often, which is kind of funny. Maybe in chat a momentary command. Yeah, see, so that's what I'm assuming Reaps's one is. Which I think for our like chat it's okay, because like there's not as much chat going on, right? But assuming if someone died, apparently it's Jaden. Yeah, I worry if it clutters chat, so we can give it a go. But that would be my concern. Hang on. Open space. There we go. Reaps uses Streamlabs. Okay. You'd like to request for a Mudeng command. Actually, we can... Yeah, maybe I should try that. I considered the Mudeng song as one of the random sound effects. I'm just worried it will be a copyright thing. But if it isn't, or if I do it short enough where it doesn't catch it, definitely. Or you can just have it where you set off the command and then just like a giant Mudeng appears on screen, like destroys everything. Okay. Oh my gosh, I have this... Whoa, this very weird angle. I have this cat that I am quite enjoying. Let me find it. Blah 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 cat. Okay, and I have to like play this. Oh, it's a green... Okay.
Blah.
Oh, hold up. Do I display capture? Display capture. Oh wait, we have to hide this first. Okay. Does this play?
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
I want this cat. I want this cat as one of our commands. If I could find a way to make it work, this cat's gonna be a thing. Like all the cat memes, basically. You're alive, your ears are dead. Maybe you can do something in Discord. For redeeming stuff? Or like what do you have in mind for the Discord side of things? Like I know that for YouTube they tie the membership tiers to roles in... Oh, I haven't set it up. There's a way to like tie it to your Discord if you're linked. Let me see. At the moment, I don't think it's tied because I don't see it. Oh. Okay, I need to look into how to actually set that up. But yeah. What did you just watch? A fun little cat just enjoying life for the brief moment it's alive. For redeeming your commands, especially for on-screen commands. Oh, I wonder if that will be... If it can link, it'll be okay. The thing is that a lot of times these software things tend to be like laggy when you set something up. So you can redeem something and it takes like half an hour, like 30 seconds for it to set anything off. But again, I'm open to trying and experimenting, so we can see what we do. Okay. Let me see. I feel like that's all I really would need for zoning for now, because like the rest of the space, I'm not even ready to build it yet, so I don't want to spend too much time. Really, today's stream and like trying this setup out was to just make sure that it works, which thankfully so far it seems like it is working. Let's do one more residential zone here maybe. I don't know if this is too much residential in a city center area, but it's fine. Okay, place this, and let me get a road here. Maybe this can be like an entrance, so it could go into both of these. I will extend the commercial out, so it takes full like advantage of the space it has. Like, oop. Okay, the biggest thing for me with doing this on stream is I can't see, like, you know this color circle that I keep tapping? I can't see it when the mic's there. Oh no! Undo, redo, redo. Where did this come from? Okay, that's fine, we'll just erase it. Okay, but I think this is enough for us to have a sense of like where things are gonna go for now. Okay, so let me zoom this out. This is phase 1 of... Actually, we don't even need the logo there, so let's just do this. Phase 1 of the West Isle City Center layout. So we've got the main station. Let me use this. We've got the main station here, and then a bus interchange. Like, this is the main transport hub, basically. And then around it, we're surrounding it with offices, a mall that is kind of broken up everywhere, and it links to some residential and like even potentially all the way up to like the other subway station there. So I think that's a good enough guide for us to work with for now. So we have a sense of like what's going to be built up in the area. And we had a chance to test out the sketching, which I think works. I'll just have to figure out what's the best way to like position my mic. Hopefully the sound wouldn't be like, you know, wasn't too fading in and out. But yeah, so we'll use this as reference. I won't have it on screen unfortunately, because there's only so many things we can clutter the screen with, but I will have it in real life for me to refer to. So yeah. Okay, back into what we're actually here for, which is the game. Counterpoint of being activated by Discord mobile won't let you open Discord and stream. Oh my gosh. Thank you. How did... Right, did you actually set it up as a command, or were you doing it manually on your stream yesterday? Yeah, that's one thing actually. Fair, like, good point, which is, for those who watch on mobile, they may not necessarily have, like, an easy way to do it. Like, go onto Discord and stuff. And some people don't even have Discord. So... I don't know, we'll see, or we'll just wait for YouTube to do it, it's fine. Like, get them to come up with the channel point redemptions. Okay, but so... Let me do... Can we have like a direct comparison? That's sort of the space we're working with. Okay, so... With that in mind, let us finish up this train station, and now that we know that there's gonna be like commercial here, a bus interchange here, and oh, the bus depot, I didn't really factor that in. Okay, that'll be space, that's fine. Right, let's continue with the structure of this train station then. So I will get rid of some things that I left since last time. I did ruin my angled facade thing because I forgot to lock all of these. So we remove all of this. Oh, no. And actually, the fundamental thing I do need to test today for our train station is I have replaced the train... Which one? We were using an actual train station hidden behind all of these props. I don't remember which one anymore. Probably the elevated, this thing. We were using this. But as you can see, the roofs are really ugly and there's no way to remove it. So I've been playing around with the option of doing custom train platforms. So it's modded, but you can do this thing, integrated passenger train stop, and you can just place it along the track and the train will stop. You just need to connect it up to a walkway that allow people to like board and stuff. So let's work on that now. And in order to actually see it visibly like having passengers, I'm gonna place some temporary developments, if you will, directly here. So let's say something large for... Okay, this will do. So I'll place this here so that there are houses and shops. And over in West Isle Key, oh, we don't even have a road for it. Oops. Okay. You set your Stream Deck, so you can join your voice chat and play immediately. Oh my gosh. Do you want the file? You can add it to your server if you'd like. Like, that's an actual option that you have. Okay, I'm just gonna connect this up for now. Place the houses here as well. I hope this is the correct way for the train as well. Road required. Oh my gosh. Wrong. So it's this side. This will work. And actually that's good because then you can place the officers. So I'm going to place like 2 officers here. Force demand so that we have passengers. There we go. Okay. And then... So this hidden node thing, this is actually where the passengers would connect to. It's a bit confusing to explain, but I did try this off stream. And the gist of it is, you just need to connect something to the train, like, rail line itself. It can be anywhere. It can be like this. Throughout the platform, so you can just do... I hope that connects, I'm not sure. So let's do another one here. Okay, and the key test that you want to do is bring it down to ground floor, connect this up to an actual road, and cross like this. Okay. The only thing City Skylines needs is a co-op mode. Oh, I wouldn't even know how that would work. It's because SimCity tried to do that, and it did not go very well. Because they did this sort of asynchronous multiplayer thing. Oh, Jaden, you're 25 seconds off. You installed some City Skylines 1 graphics mods, and the game still looks rubbish. Any specific recommendations? I actually do have a specific recommendation. I hope their video still exists. City Skylines 1 graphic mod. So there was this specific video. Ah, here we go. Jada, I'll post it in Discord in just like general chatter for your reference. I referred to this person's video for how to set up my City Skylines 1 to look at least decent. So give that a go and see if it helps. Because honestly, it's been so long, I don't actually remember how to set any of that up anymore, but it should be quite, like, easy to refer to. Oh no, who's gonna get it? Was it Karina or Jaden? Oh my god. Hello Karina, welcome in. Good morning, afternoon. Morning? Afternoon? We'll just say that both of you got it. How about that? Okay, how are we doing? Welcome to City Skylines 2. Okay, we're just testing some stuff. Very complicated stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, what's happening to our train? What was that? Okay, I hope that's not an actual like feature of our train line now. Okay, I'm gonna place all of this, connect you. So these are just invisible paths that I'm placing down. There is a limitation of City Skylines 2 is that when people are actually waiting at the platform, they will be dipping down to like the floor height here. So they will look like they're sinking into the like terrain. It's just unfortunately part of the game. So if it starts to look weird, it's fine. But the key is we need to get people from the ground floor up to the platforms and boarding the trains. That is the key thing that I need to make sure works. Okay, too late, too close. It's okay, try again in 5 minutes. Okay, now we just need to wait for the residents to move in. And I think that was a one-off, like that train being weird thing. Let's see. Okay. It looked like a one-off. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. That train was just being weird. Okay, come on, passengers. If we can have someone. So, you can tell that your, like, this connection thing is not working if no one's taking the train, basically. Because now that we force demand in two very separate areas, there has to be passengers if it works. And I tried it off stream earlier. It is possible to get the passengers this way. I just need to make sure that I'm doing it right on this stream. Oh, actually, wait. One thing I did do wrong. I need to move it here because there was something weird about this node that meant that people weren't using it properly. So I'm going to move it over to this side. And unfortunately, because it's a hidden node, I don't really have a way to delete it easily. So we'll leave it for now. Okay, people are moving in. That's good. Can we now have people walking towards the train station, please? We did connect it up, right? I hope. Choo choo indeed. Is anyone playing games right now? What are we doing? Are we having food? Someone was having food earlier. In the form of Papa John's pizza. Okay, more people. No one's going. No one's going at all. I think I've not connected it right. Oh, no. Hold up. I didn't connect it right. I have to change the track as well. Sorry, all of this is very technical. Like, if you don't care about this aspect of the game, just ignore it. This one. Okay, there we go. So that should make it work now. I don't like that there are these things. I think we can... Oh, can we remove it? We can remove it! Lovely. Lovely. Removing. Okay. Anyone? Use my trains, people. This is just an entire... It's like a recurring thing on our City Skyline streams now is that we spend so much time and effort on our train networks only for people to not use them. Okay. Any passengers? Oh, okay, we've got passengers. 2 people. Hello to Brittany Nichols. Okay, that's really... Yeah, see, so this is what I mean by at the platform side, they're gonna do this. But... What are you doing? You're not supposed to go there! Okay, but the idea is... They will walk at platform height with the invisible paths, which they are doing, so that's good. And given that they are appearing, they should, in theory, go back down and continue their journey along wherever we assigned. So let's just... Okay, quickly now, people. Yep, so they're going down on that invisible path and continuing on their merry way. Perfect. Wow, now that we actually have, like, people for a sense of scale, this facade is huge. It didn't look that big. Okay. Interesting. Also, your skirt was showing through. Wow, your glasses? Oh my gosh, there was someone on the train yesterday, that was wearing their glasses upside down. Like, you know how you usually have the nose bridge thing? And yeah, they had it the wrong way around. I was wondering whether to tell them, but I thought it was probably a fashion choice on their side, so I just kept quiet. Definitely noticed it. And it looked basically like this lady. They just walked across like a smooth criminal. I wonder if it's because the road isn't connected properly on this side. There, so if I give it another, like, option... Oh! Loud in my ears! I realize this now is that it's actually a bit louder, like, it's already loud on stream, but it's louder for me in my headphones. And so, oh yes, okay, wait, there's people. I don't know where you are going. Okay, everyone's using the platform. Amazing. And I'm happy that they are actually at the right height. Like, their shoes are pretty much on the ground. Okay, so functionally, this works. So the train station concept works. Now, I just need to, because this is a large train station, right? So let's pause. I need to readjust all of these trains. Let me also save. And to readjust all of those rails so that we can accommodate at least 4 platforms. Which should be okay, because we've got 2 already. So now it's just a case of... Oh, actually, one more thing that we need to do. Bridge. I hope you work. There we go. Lovely. So we then need to... Oh, this is gonna be complicated to do. 10 meters on ground level this way. So I hope that's on the same height. Because if it's on the same height and I just extend it, life will be easy this way. So, nodes like this. Yeah, it looks about right. I feel like the height-wise it's marginally off maybe because we can see this, but I'm fine with that. Like, I'm happy to live with it if it means everything functions. Because this is our first train station. I will kind of like give myself grace that maybe it's not 100% correct. But there we go. Okay, so train tracks at least forming up to the platform length. So uh-oh. So this bit needs to be manually done, I feel. Okay, I'm not too worried about the edges of the train like station, because I doubt any train is long enough that we will actually notice. So the key is making sure that... Oh, actually, have we fixed that bit? So we've got that middle bit now. Oh, is there a way I can delete that? It's my question. The extra ones that I'm placing down. I really hope we can. Let me see. This one. Okay, we can delete it. That's good. So, integrated passenger stop. Delete this. Now that the concept works, and I figured out one of those weird nodes. This thing. Move it here. And here. Ta-da! Okay. So let's just double check that everything still works. If passengers still show up... Oh, have I deleted the roads? I hope not. Yeah, okay. If passengers are still showing up, we're fine. Let's see. Okay, a light at the station where there's actually no staircases for you to go down from. Yep, okay, people are getting off. So that's still working. And they're walking. Okay, that's good. Lovely, thank you. Okay, now... This is gonna go here. Right, and this train line now is not needed. And if I just temporarily... Actually, wait. Before we temporarily do anything, connect up the invisible paths here as well. So this one is not as tricky because we already have the path here. So all I need to do is connect the existing one there, maybe at a few different points, so that people have Oh my gosh. See, in future, when we build any custom design, I'm not gonna do the roof first, is what I've learned. Okay. Oh, 1 second. Oh no, Jaden. You were so close. You need to make an annoying bot to do this every 302 seconds. No, then I'll just change it every stream. Like, I'll change the timing up. So you'll never know how much to do. Or I'll make Martha not say how many seconds it takes. So, okay, but let's... There we go, it's the Yoshi again. Thank you. We got it in the end. See, even without any automation and waiting, it worked. Okay. There we go. Right. So once I've connected these invisible paths, we are going to switch the trains to stop. Oh, right, because I didn't connect the other side. Right, that's easy fix. Just do this. Ta-da. Okay. Then we're gonna move this and see whether passengers still alight. If this works, our general structure is actually done. We can then just do all the visual stuff. Or actually not quite, we'll have to make proper paths. They can't just be floating down this way. You can't be bothered. Okay, good to know. Although, your current system seems to be quite accurate. You just need to wait maybe like 5 seconds the next time. Okay, come on trains. Where are we? Okay, we have some coming. Okay. When you're ready, train. The other one's not showing up. I'm concerned. Okay, there we go. Over in the background, it's coming. Oh, the graphical glitching on this is a bit concerning. It's definitely the technology that they use in City Skylines 2 versus 1, because City Skylines 1 never had this weird problem. It's the ray tracing stuff. Okay, will people alight? We've got 10 people alighting, I hope. Yes, they are alighting. And then... Uh-oh. I don't think they're staying on the platform. That's not good. Okay, something has gone wrong. Oh, I see the problem. Okay. No. That was just my mistake. So if I join that, they should now be able to leave. Oh no, they crossed over. No. Okay, wait. Try again. We have to wait for another load of passengers. I'm just glad that this platform's working. As you can see though, the textures of the platforms are different. I did go in and, as you can see, place down these tiles because honestly, this just looks like dirt. So I want to cover this with the tiles once we make sure this is all working. Okay, where are the trains? Trains, please. Trains. There we go. Okay, I hope Montai has a decent train system that stays on time. As opposed to becoming run down and dilapidated. Okay, there's actually quite a lot of people. Yes, they're using the stuff. They're using it. Lovely. Okay. So that should be working now. Oh, and the footsteps are perfect. It's like directly on the path. Very good. What are you wearing? Are those headphones? Oh my gosh. Very finicky controls. You look very dazed and not in this world. Okay, but it works. We've got passengers. 4 platforms. Given that West Isle. Okay, the reason why I'm quite sure of this is that if we look at the way that the map's designed, right, and where the external nodes are, we've got one here, and we've got one here, right? So, any regional external rail will probably only stop at West Isle Quay or this station. And so my thinking is that West Isle won't need an extra platform for external lines. But I'm wondering whether I should actually just have one. Because it does mean one more platform for me to design, and I'm kind of like, I don't really feel like doing it. Did you just see a 250 centimeter man? You might have... They do generate different heights. I don't know which one it was anymore. This one? Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh. Denton Hopkins is definitely taller than average. Wow. That is huge. Also, Jaden had it. Well done. That was a congratulations from Dinkum. Denton, what is your life? What are we doing? You are... Oh, you work at a bookstore. Lovely, you're taking the day off. Okay, we'll follow Denton. Sir Tall. There we go. Sir Tall is now your new name. Where are you moving into? Let's see. Let's follow Sir Tall around. Okay. Oh, Sir Tall's gone. The game's just like, nope, not having it. Oh, Sir Tall's just really not even in the city anymore. It's just gone. Sir Tall! Oh no. Terrible. Where are we all? Is everyone walking over to Cumming Cliff? Oh, that's bad. Because we don't actually have existing connection between here and like our actual built-up area, which is here. Oops. Okay, it's fine. All of you are temporary, it's fine. We'll build it, it's fine. Gladiator, oh my gosh. No, Misty! Sir Tall's just not even in our city. I followed them, him, her, because I don't really know if Denton's like a male or female name, but I followed them, and they're not even on this list anymore, so they're just not in the city. I hope I didn't just delete it by accident. Okay, but anyway, so, trains, that's more important in life. Okay, so, let me move, oh wait, let me do this thing. There. So once the train comes in, just give me a moment. Oh. Right, I need to adjust some of this. So the rail, because the standard gap that City Skylines gives for trains is quite huge. So I do need to actually move everything. Oh my gosh, look at the wheels. That's funny. Okay, train, if we could just align a bit, please. I need to visualize. Okay, that's still not near enough. So about here, let's say. So I aligned it easily. Okay, there we go. That should be close enough. Very close. Very happy. Okay. And then at least on this side, I can... Once that train moves, okay, we can align it to be here. So that it's actually a tighter half. It won't be 100% aligned with this door frame. But I've just decided that we can't do that in this game. It's okay. We'll live with it. And anyway, these platforms that I'm placing down right now are actually just for me to place down my like floors. Once I've placed that down, I can actually remove it. Because I do find that they have like these railings that I'm not really a fan of. Plus this weird gap thing that I can't actually make convincing. So no need for them after this, I feel. But that's the general station that we have. So save Montai City 9-2. Wiggle wiggle track. Yes, wiggle wiggle track. It's so funny to watch all of this like with the mods and things. Okay. So slightly finicky bit now. Copy. Let me just fill up this platform. There's just a small gap that I've left previously. There we go. Okay. There, so the idea is... And the good thing about these texture things is that I can actually change the color of them. So if we didn't want this color, I could just change it up in the future. Whereas my current platform here, I can't do anything with. So I was thinking for flexibility's sake, moving forward, this will be better to have. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna place a lot of these down for now. Hi, Gigi, welcome in. Gigi, you just missed the mysterious disappearance of Sir Tall. Do you know where they went? I like how I'm like, oh, I don't know whether they are male or female, and then I just say Sir Tall. Clearly. Clearly not thinking it through. Okay. Paste. Let's do... There we go. Does this one work? Oh, Jaden, you're 1 second short again. Wait 5 seconds the next time. Oh dear. Okay, copy this. Paste. Oh, for some reason now, the transform is actually locking everything. Good. Keep it that way. Ooh. There we go. Congratulations to Azzy. Do we feel that's correct? Okay, I feel that's okay. That's not correct. See, it's overlapping. Hold up. Wrong. Wrong. Let's delete. Sorry, we need to make sure that the numbers are correct so I don't have to like manually do it again. I reckon it's 15. No, it's 16. 16, okay. So the key step that we need to do is 16. And all I'm doing is just like using the scroll wheel to scroll to make life easier. Once again, once Kanashi brought up that this was similar to the tool mod in Sims 4, I realize now actually I prefer this method of doing it because the scrolling, instead of having to type each time to like replace and replicate something, is so much faster. Just taking some getting used to, but once you understand it, like for stuff where you have to copy and paste like this, it's a lot more convenient. Oh, okay, some of these are now not the locked. Lock? How many of you are not locked? Okay, very random. Some of them are, some of them are not. Oh, hello, Claire Hopkins. Claire Hopkins? No, okay. I was thinking about that, that baker on YouTube who used to be on Bon Appetit, but her name's Claire Saffitz. So I was like, hold up, since when is a baker living in Montai? Okay, paste. There we go. That was 5. See, Martha may not be as, you know, on the ball with timekeeping as your actual watch, so one must give grace to to its ability to stay exactly 5 minutes. I actually felt that though, when we did the countdown for the Dinkum pre-release, I did feel like the time was not accurate. We're going the wrong way, here we go. Okay. You know what, I will leave the last one for later. Now let's go back in and... Oh, what have I done? Okay. Please be all locked. I don't understand when it decides to lock it and when it doesn't. Like, I looked at the settings of... Oops, wrong. I looked at the settings of Anarchy and stuff because it's part of it. And there's no option for me to default to locked for some reason, which is weird. Tool has a lot of trial and error. I still think it's hard to use. And the worst thing is with Tool, you can't visualize until you've actually inputted the thing. So it's like you have to press enter before you can see whether or not it's placed properly. Whereas this one, I can like just see it happen in real time. And then just adjust it on the fly. So I do recognize that it's probably a limitation of the game. But I hope that the new version of Sims, whenever it comes out, can, you know, rectify that a bit, please. Even if it's in the modded side of things. Okay. There we go. Lock, paste. And here we go. This game looks way over my skill level. Oh no, don't worry, GG. This is how not to play as a beginner. Like, I'm doing full-on mods here. If you would like to refer to how it's actually meant to be played. You can look at the vanilla playthrough that I do. Rai, if we could borrow your link that you'd prepared the last time, please. Thank you. That's a lot more approachable than what we're doing here. You love my humor. I mean, how long has it been? It's been 11 years since Sims 4 was released. I started making YouTube videos 10 years, like when Sims 4 was released, and it's been 11 years. So I would say that it's a valid point to raise. That it's taking a while. Although, given everything that has happened, all things considered, take your time, EA. Please just only release it when it's ready. Like, don't release it half complete this time. Have fun. Thank you, we appreciate you. While we're on the subject, what is your favorite thing about Rai? I feel like we need to know this on a stream that's not hers, so that she has. Oh wait, actually no, she'll whip out the timeouts again. So maybe not. Okay. By how not to play, do you mean you should play straight? I actually think that some of this probably isn't straight. Because that's just the nature of this game. Like, all of the terrain and stuff makes it go a bit off. I'm pretty sure this train station, like, look at it, it's not straight. But it's fine. We'll live with it. It's part of the history of this city. Okay, but yeah, so that's 2 platforms down, 1 more to go, everyone, and then we can actually move on to something different, visually at least. How much she hates Melvin. My favorite thing about Rai is that she doesn't time me out. I know. You haven't fallen victim to her ways. Watch her do it now though. Do not do it. Kanashi has a free pass off. She's been here for like almost as long as you have. Just over on Twitch. Okay, and then... there. It's actually been very interesting seeing the state of game releases and stuff when it comes to like life cycles. I feel actually City Skylines 2 is a good example of what happens if you maybe release a bit too early. So yeah, like when the game's not actually ready yet. Thankfully, the game's playable, but when you have things that you claimed were going to be part of release that never happened, and then the console release is delayed, that's not really good. And on the flip side, you have games like Sims 5, so-called Sims 5, that is just like just not being released at this rate because they're still developing it. Sims 5 is in the same track of updates as the Elder Scrolls 6 and GTA. It's all 6. Sims 5 is 1 game behind. They have 1 more chance to actually figure this out. It's fine. Okay, this one's actually too high. There we go. There, okay. Yeah, but so it's interesting to see the differences. It's like, I feel the one game that I am like, that is being realistic about setting expectations has been Paralives. Because when they did the whole, they've been in development for years. I don't even remember when I first like heard of them coming out. But they're aiming to reach early access, I think. Is it end of this year or end of next year? But in doing so, they've already set up expectations to be like, okay, when we release in early access, this is exactly what we will have, and these are the things that you will definitely not have. And I actually like the transparency and the honesty to like not set people up for being let down. And maybe just playing it really, really safe on their side, but given the way things have gone for a lot of games, I'd much rather they do that rather than either releasing a game incomplete or like saying that a game's gonna release at this point and then not releasing it on time. Red Dead Redemption 2, oh my gosh. I think games had a hard time passing beyond 5. I think so too. Like, Roller Coaster Tycoon sort of died at 3 or 4. 4 was bad. And then they rebooted it. Need for Speed, I feel... They had a few years where they were really good. But then it came on the back of all the developers being forced to like work overtime just to release the game on a yearly cycle. And then they like fully fell off it. And now I don't even know when Need for Speed's gonna release again. Oh, you know the thing that does get me, it's not game related, but it actually relates to franchises, is that, it bugs me when a franchise is supposed to stop at a certain number and then they just keep going. Case in point, Toy Story 3. I feel like the storytellers were very much being like, okay, this franchise ends at 3, the story ends. And it feels very weird to then see it still exist. And like having Toy Story 4 and 5 and 6. And I get it, it's like maybe they're taking a different direction of the story, it's meant for a different generation of viewers, but it just doesn't feel like I can't bring myself to watch any of the new ones. Roller Coaster Tycoon peaked at 1. I am so desperate. Can I have a chat with your computer, please? About how it is refusing to run Roller Coaster Tycoon on stream. Because I would like to see that stream, please. Or even if you could load up Sims 2. Oh my gosh, maybe we should play Sims 2. Because I've never played Sims 2. I started playing Sims 3, then Sims 4. So I never had that chaos of like playing Sims 2. And I kind of want to, because it looked so much more fun. Like, I quite enjoyed Sims 3 because it was chaotic, and I found Sims 4 to be very sterile. Okay. Portal and Half-Life. I heard something about Portal recently. Or was that because Rai was playing it on stream? I'm not sure. Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh, hold up. Lots of things happened here. Did they sync? Oh no, we just lost some of them. Okay, hold up. We can fix this. Copy. I think some of them wasn't locked. This game is very finicky when it comes to stuff like this. Okay. Paste. There we go. Then we come back to this one. Convince it to run Sims Medieval. I'm surprised that Sims Medieval doesn't run. Because isn't it Sims 3 based? Although, I will say, Sims 3 doesn't run on this computer for me. If not, we would have played it by now on stream. So all these games that just gave us good memories and then doesn't want to bother to actually let us relive them. It worked. Well done, Jaden. You should check out Timberbone, a beaver city builder. You know, one game I have seen that I've been curious to try is Bear and Breakfast. Cause it's like, I like hotel management games, but none of them are my vibe. The only one I've ever played that I was like okay with is Hotel Giant 2. That is not actually a very good game. Hold on, let me... Steam, we're going on store. Toy Story 4 Plus is not recognizable. What was it? Toy Story 5 is supposed to be based off, the enemy of the toys is supposed to be this tablet or something. so odd. What was it again? Timberborn? Timberborn, okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Hold up, sorry. Oh, I don't know. This looks very satisfactory to me. And I mean that in like a... I don't know if I would be aware of the mechanisms of it. The graphics are interesting though. It looks very, not RPG, what's the... There is a certain game that looks like this, like strategy games almost. I'll have to look into it, but my initial impression is I don't know if it's the kind of game that would interest me. Because it looks very mechanical. So we'll have to see. But Bear and Breakfast, is it out? Bed and Breakfast. It is out. Okay. Bed and Breakfast looks like something that I'll probably play a bit of and then like get bored of it, but it's something I do still want to try. And one game I do want to try at some point, that Rai has played before on stream, is Let's School. It's again one of those games that I don't trust will keep my interest, but I'm just more curious to see if it's a game I would like. Because to be fair, I went to do Dinkum thinking that I wouldn't like the game and ended up playing it, so maybe some of these games would be like that. Okay, but if anyone's gonna tell me to play Satisfactory, I will not. Like, I can tell that that is not a game for me. Like, the one part of Minecraft I would never touch is redstone. At most, I would do it to automate doors and stuff, but don't ask me how it works, because I don't know. So yeah, like, anything that involves that sort of system, I can't do it. Okay, our platforms are done. Oh my gosh, one is missing already. Don't do that. Don't. I didn't lock it, that's why. Here we go. Done. Our platforms are good. You want to see me play Let's School? We'll have to do it. I'll have to think of a schedule for stuff outside of our usual content. And then we can start exploring. We can start doing all of those things. You're in love with Satisfactory. I can tell that, like, based on what you were saying with you, like, setting stuff up and things, that's probably a game that would fit you. Uh-oh. What have we done? Wrong. Okay, hang on everyone. Let me fix this. There. You would, it's your favorite? Oh, is it? Okay, interesting. You know, you watch other Satisfactory streamers, like Rymanor and the KD Gentleman, which I don't know when there's gonna be another stream of that. As well as whenever Dorks happens, Banished. Why does that sound familiar? Banished. Oh, is this a game that Granny has played? I feel like she has. Granny does games. She does some of these kind of medieval city building simulators. There was another one she played. Hold on, let me look this up. Granny does games. It's been a while since she's done any of I think because we kind of converted her to City Skylines. But before she started on City Skylines and did everything, she used to play... Oh, sorry, it was Foundation that she played. And, I feel like she played Banish at some point. Oh, there was a while where she was doing, like, Luma Island. Manor Lords. Okay, maybe it's not Granny that I saw play Banished, but I've heard of that game. Maybe she did it a very long time ago. But yeah. In this city building strategy game, you control a group of exiled travelers. This one maybe I might be more interested in. Uh-oh. I've been caught off guard, thank you. Actually, because we were talking about Granny and then I heard Granny's like sound effect. I was like, wait, what's happening? I think last time with the new update you got to around 3 or 4. Wait, 3 or 4 what? I'm confused. Okay, yeah, but Banished, maybe we can try that. Okay. Let me... Oh, it's all by 12. Oh, that's not good. Fenced concrete. Oh, fenced concrete barrier. We could do this. Although that looks very... Okay, maybe not. We won't do those. We'll just do like a concrete wall. It's fine. Okay, I think Granny just did everything today as well, because I saw her stream went on for hours, and I've not been watching, because I feel like maybe at some point I would play that game, so I don't want to spoil it for myself. Okay, GG's going to lurk, no worries, enjoy your lurk. We appreciate all lurkers who are here. Insatisfactory, oh okay. Have there been games where I feel like whenever I fall off a game, that's it for me. So when we were playing Minecraft, it was Minecraft, and then so this was before modded Minecraft, like back when it was actually just vanilla Minecraft. And then I played Sims 4, and back when I was making videos and stuff, that was fine. And now, ever since I've stopped, although, okay, I say this, but ever since we hit the membership stuff, I have been actively thinking whether to revisit Sims videos. Because now I have capacity to actually dedicate like enough time to make one of those long videos again, like those huge project builds. Funny enough, the name I'm thinking of calling that series is just Project Build. So, oh no, wait, it's a double. This is confusing. So it's sort of floating on the ground. That's... Our terrain's not flat, I think. Okay, and this is moment of truth to see whether anything is like gonna move. There is a slight gap. So Jaden might be right. It's like our build quality is maybe not quite there. But it'll do. It's fine. What was this? 2.8. I'm gonna copy you. Paste. There we go. Okay, so platform area. Ooh, it's all a mess. That's not right. Oh, I see the problem. Okay, no. It's not that it's built wonky, it's that I didn't visually see that. Okay, don't worry about the railings. We're gonna get rid of that, like, placeholder platform eventually. So that's fine. What I will do is... Ooh. Do I have excess, like... Okay, there. Don't pin this. Okay, I'll try not to. Okay, I'm gonna save this first, everyone. Because now I'm gonna try and delete that platform and see what it does. Okay, so goodbye, this thing. There we go. Oh no. So this is MBP Type 4 Style 2 Size 1. If anyone could just help me remember that. No, it's a lost cause. It is... Okay, just copy and paste this. There we go. MBP Type Style 4 Size... No, Type 4 Style 1. Type 4 Style 1 Size 1. Okay, is there a smaller kind? Oh, I don't think there is a smaller. It's fine. We will... What's this? This is type 2. Type 2. Type 3. Size 1. Oh, actually... I might have done the wrong thing. Because we used the thin one. And technically, this is weird. But it's okay. For the first time round, we will accept our flaws. We'll improve it the next time we build the station. You wouldn't line... Oh my gosh. I wouldn't line it up straight at all. Definitely. It's not happening. Oh no, there isn't one that's smaller. Okay, that's annoying. Ugh. Let me... Okay, move this aside first. This way. Okay. Are the train passengers supposed to walk on the grass when you get down? Oh, no. So that's just... Where was it? Are they still going down? That was a test to make sure that this system actually works. Because we're using kind of like modified train stations and stuff. So I wanted to make sure... Because you see now that they're actually just going down on this bit. I wanted to make sure that they are actually functional before we commit to building the decorations of it. Oh no! And now I have to move this thing. Okay, hold up. Before we go any further, let's fix this actually. Ooh. You know what? Let's remove all of this because we know that it functionally works now. I want to decide where our stairs are gonna go before we do anything further. So where's the middle of this platform? Middle's here, I guess. So 1 here. Ina's going off for a bit. No worries. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Have a good time. Your fingers are a bit weird today, you feel. In what sense? Do we have 6 of them per hand today, or... I hope not. Okay, so I'm removing this little gap. It's quite narrow for a main station, but we'll work with it for now. Okay, what I will do is bring in... Oh, this is very finicky. Sorry if we're not the biggest fans of City Skylines, and then you're like, here we are on stream 2 of the same thing. We'll be back in Dinkum and Planet Zoo in the next few streams. I just really wanted to test my iPad. It's so... Okay, wait. This is 10-step path. This is 10. Okay, how do I tell if something is a 20-step? 10-step, 10-step. This is a 20-step. No handrail steps path. Okay, this thing. In the sense that you feel like you're making a lot of typos. Oh, okay. Have we had food and have we hydrated? Because I get shaky. I actually have like... what did they tell me? They said it was like essential tremor or something. It's an actual thing. So my hands are quite shaky as well. The irony when he decides to be a like videographer and stuff with shaky hands. But yeah, so I have that. Oh gosh, wait. We need to... See, Jaden, here, you are actually... You're actually allowed to say that it's not like aligned properly, because it genuinely isn't. And I don't really have an easy way to check as well in this case. So it's fine in this context. Rotate. You're here for personality and not the game. Well, where is it then, Kanashi? I'm struggling to understand where you're seeing that here. But I appreciate it. Whatever you see in this. Okay, so there is this. Let me just double check that this is the one with the paths. It is. And let me lock it as well. Copy. And... I am very sorry to all of the passengers of this city. We don't have elevators or escalators. It's all stairs. So it's good exercise. I just hope that it works. Because at this point, I don't actually know if these stairs are gonna work. Oh my gosh, it's like rotated as well. Rotate. Genuinely, the angle thing is gonna kill me. Okay. You just eaten and had an iced coffee. Okay, lovely. I've been considering getting an ice maker because we don't have one for the fridge. Like, it broke. Our fridge is really old. And they have these like external ice makers that can make 9 ice cubes in like 5 minutes. It's one of these portable like household ones. And I've just been tempted by the idea of having iced coffee in the morning. And maybe iced Milo at night. That's gonna rile some people here. If you hadn't said anything, I was looking away for 30 seconds. It's definitely not straight. Like, I will agree with this one. But as long as it works, it's fine. Oh, actually, wait. Since... Good mention by Karina. Ooh, don't destroy my stuff, please. Lock this. We do need to put flooring in the interior of this station as well, while we can still see. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not rotated properly. Oh my gosh. It's the same one again. We need to start putting more. We need more sound effects, but thank you, Jaden. Okay, tile surface. Let's just put this one for now. Okay, here we go. I hope none of them have bad knees. They won't. They will learn about this in their education system here in Montai and know that it actually breeds a strong patriotic spirit, something, and they will all take care of their knees. The personality is funny and Milo is criminal. Ice Milo's criminal. Maybe that will be the bonus content, is that I make Ice Milo on stream. What do you use for your random sound effects? I use Mix It Up. Let me send you a link. Mix It Up. Although there are different ways to do it, I just find it like I'm the most used to. I will send this to you directly, Kanashi. Where's this? Here we go. Okay, just sent it to you on Discord, so you can take a look. And if you don't know how it works, feel free to let me know. We can run through it. It should work on Twitch as well, because I used it back when I was on Twitch. You have these Tupperware thingies you make ice cubes with, and lately you always be sure you have some ice cubes in your freezer. See, so the problem is, we are a family of 4, with one of those small fridges that I feel are more suitable for like a family of 2 or 3. So our freezer is constantly full, and sometimes there's like frozen meat from the supermarket that my mom wants to keep and stuff, so I don't feel comfortable making ice in something like that. Oh gosh, wait, what's happening here? We need to... Oh, actually, wait, I didn't need to do that. We can... There's an option in this game. Okay, it's become a mess anyway, but... There is an option to... Change it to elevated? Elevated. Elevated. Okay, then let's try again. There, perfect. Right, so that is the interior. Has something broken again? Okay, thankfully no. That is the interior of the train station. I'm really sorry about the glitching of the ceiling. That's the game. I can't do much about it. And to be honest, I don't want to detail the inside. I'm mindful that if I place too many props in this one area, it's gonna lag the entire game by the time I get to like the 4th station or something. So I'll probably just cover it all up and then make like an imaginary exit that people can exit from. Okay, but let us test the connections here then. Oh, actually, we need one more. Hold up. You can't get the memberships anyway, do it. Yeah, but what if one day you get a gifted membership and then you have to witness the tragedy of destroying Milo in that way? What will happen then? I'm not sure. Okay. Does this mean you might add something? Please add it, Kanashi. I feel like you've got the inside jokes to do it. Or it could even just be something that is like cat break or something. Okay, there we go. I have been wondering actually, because when I was doing my research into City Skyline streams and stuff, right, I realized not much happens in the space of YouTube. YouTube videos, yes. I don't see a lot of streamers on, like, in City Skylines, but people on Twitch. And so I'm wondering whether at some point I try experimenting with the dual streams like what Rai did. But I don't know, Twitch is just... Now that I've been away from it, and there's like YouTube and stuff, I don't know that Twitch is for me. But it's more like, if people are there, at least they get to see it, you know? You've been adding so much into this keeps growing. I'm surprised that your computer and your internet can keep up with that, actually. Okay. Right, so this needs to somehow link to the track. So if I just do... Let's do... Can't see... Let's do this. Okay. I'm confused of what's happening with the branded account thing. Although I have noticed, because the account I used to chat with... Oh my. Your timing is getting good, Jaden. The account I used to chat with on like streams and stuff, it's not this account, it's my personal account, and it's a branded account, and so I don't get gifted anything. Because I'm pretty sure if YouTube bases it off the most like engaged chatter or something, I would have fallen under that for my stream definitely, but it's never gifted me anything. So it's definitely a limitation. But it's like, I use that as my viewing account because it is my premium account. Like, I don't get ads on it. And so I can't be bothered like keep switching it around as well. Okay, people, come and take the train. Oh wait, wrong. Wrong. Okay, people, come and take the train. Alight, please. Walk, please. Go down, please. Okay, here's a test of the platform with the new staircase. No gifts for us. Oh no. That's with no watch too. Amazing. So now it's just intuition. Now you just know when it... Oh my gosh, we've been going for 2 hours. Just yapping and drawing and doing all sorts of walls. Oh no. Oh no. Where are they going? They're going the wrong way. Oh wait, okay, no, I see what's gone wrong. This thing is wrong. But even then, I have a feeling that they're not linking up. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, something's not linked. It's here. These two are not linked. And I would have thought that this staircase... Oh my gosh. We'll ignore that, that's fine. I would have thought that staircase thing would link itself. But apparently not. Okay, let's try again. Next batch of passengers, please. Let's go. Need to step away for a second so y'all behave. We will. Oh no. Well, our passengers are not behaving, unfortunately. Why is it here? Maybe if I delete this. Oh, actually, no. I see the problem. They are not connected. This bit is not connected to this track. There we go. That should fix it. Okay, oh, I thought we lost everything. Come on. Alight and work. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of the stuff earlier. Now it's just all not working. There we go. Karina's gonna go look as well, no worries. Have a good look. We'll probably be still here trying to fix our tracks by the end of it. People, use the paths. Okay, something is not linked. So now I need to diagnose. I need to diagnose what's happening. Oh, something that's broken. It's concerning. Okay, and Jaden's going to lurk as well. No worries. Thank you to all of you for lurking. For anyone who has been lurking since the start, we appreciate you as well. Thank you for spending your insert relevant time zone here with us today. Figuring all of this out. I'm very concerned that now it's not working. I think it's the stairs. The stairs may not be working properly. Okay, we'll have to wait for another batch of trains to come in. How many people? 2 people. Okay, off you go. They are not alighting. Okay, we've broken something. Given that they don't even want to alight now, that's a problem. Any more? Uh-oh. No, we've actually broken. We've broken the system. I place more. Let's see if it works. More people, please. It might also be because it's midnight, but you see the other side has people. This one is drawing people. The train's a bad service? Maybe. Now that they know that Rai's not here, they're like, what's the point of showing up, you know? This one. Okay, let me try and... I suspect the paths maybe don't work properly. This like attached stairs thing. Not that it doesn't work, but I don't think I'm using it correctly. Because as you can see, when you connect it directly down, it moves. Like people use it. But when I start trying to use this staircase thing... oh no, 2 people have lighted. There. Okay. Use it, please. Use. Yes, turn and go down the stairs, please. They're not going down the stairs, are they? They're going down the stairs! They're going down the stairs! We need to witness this. They are going down the stairs. Look at that. Down the stairs, down they go. Okay, it works, everyone. We're fine, everything's fine. Blaming Ryo makes sense, yeah, I know. See? Uh-oh. That's a bit weird, but it's okay. They won't see this bit. This bit won't be visible. But functionally, at least it works. And then we'll have an opening of the blocks here or something. That makes it look like there is an exit. Okay, so that works. Oh my gosh. So much work just to get like 1 staircase in. Now we need to do 2. You know what? There's so many things that I want to just do it in the future. But I'm also mindful of if I don't do it now and we can't see it, and we cover everything up, I won't be able to see in the future as well. So 1, 2, 1, and then we delete this. And this. Okay. So here we go. Part 2. Having to do another set of staircase. Okay, but the idea is easier now. We just need to do a set. Oh my gosh, the camera. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Okay. There. And then 1 here, and what was it? 10. 10 no steps path. This one. Okay. Woohoo? Should I do a woohoo command? I don't know what the sound would be though. Unless I like eventually come across anyone who's streaming who happens to say woohoo, and then that can be the sound. Okay, I can't see. I should have moved the camera. Oh my gosh, Granny has not been in that... Wait, when was the last time she streamed that island? Let's see. I know she did some videos about it. Because she's been doing Grandtopia more, right? Grandtopia. The last few streams have all been... Yeah. Oh no, okay. Oh, hello. It's Yoshi again. Oh, you said be back soon, you're not lurking. Okay, okay, cool. So the timers are still counting down. Thank you, Jaden, for the random. Oh, actually, wait, this is wrong. That was 3 weeks ago. So I've not had to say it for 3 weeks. It's fine. Let's increase this. Oh, actually, wait. How did I... Oh, wait, no. I did just leave it the entire gap. Here. We need more sounds, I think. No timer, just guessing? Oh my gosh. Let's see. On the 29th, when's that? A week from now, there will be a short coming out on your channel just for me. Oh no. Is it the command going off? I need to get back on top of my shorts. I feel like... That sounds odd out of context. I feel like when I first came back to streaming, I was very good at, like, just getting the shot done the moment I end stream. And then I kind of got a bit lax on it, and now I just don't do any. So, now that I might start making more content, I actually should, like, do more of that, I feel. And it's a lot easier when it's immediately after stream, because you remember what happened, versus when you have to go back and, like, watch the entire thing, and then, oh no, did I say this? Did I say that? I don't know. You know, all of that. Okay, I'm gonna move you aside for now. Because I assume that the entrance will be somewhere here. Okay, now this entrance is gonna be odd because we're making basically a fake entrance. So I need to make it look like it's leading into something. With the blocks that I have. I think it's possible. Like, we've got so many blocks. It's just a case of how to do it. Okay, this one's good. Maybe. No, actually that's too small. T3 S4. So where's T3 S3? That's too small. T3 S4. Style 4 is the thick one, the chunky one. Style 4 size 1. Style 4 size 4. Is there a size 5? Style 4 size... I'm so confused because the text makes it look almost the same. Style 4, there is not a size 5. Okay, that's the biggest one we have. Style 4 size 5. Style 4 size 4? Oh my gosh, size 5! Here we go. Okay. Right. So we have this. I'm gonna have to lower it. Bring it out. Oh gosh. Shorts are the best for your channel and consistency. I know, of which I have none right now. Oh dear. I feel like I've just... Like, where I'm exactly at the moment, I feel like I'm letting everything go by the wayside. Not just with my streams and stuff, or like my content. My streams have been okay. Like, that's the one thing I feel I'm on top of. But everything else, like my work, the plans that I have for Mornington House, like the expansion of content here, I just don't feel like I'm keeping up with it. So at some point, we'll figure that out. Like, with the iPad that I got, right, one of the things that I feel like it's helpful for is, like, life organization and planning. Because I like the idea of being able to handwrite stuff, but it not being a physical piece of paper. Because, like, papers pile up, right? And I don't know why just typing on a computer does not feel the same when it comes to... like keeping track of things. Like, I've tried Notion and all of that, and it kind of works but also doesn't. And so I'm hoping that, like, with the iPad now, it'll help. Oh, and I like context for this is that previously when my iPad was new and like didn't need to be charged every so quickly, I did feel it helped me with staying on top of stuff. So it's not just a case of like, oh, fancy gadget, I'm going to like, it's going to change my life, and then it doesn't. I know that it actually helps. It's just that for quite a few years, I've not had, like, oh my gosh, no! I've not had the device to actually do it with. I hope that's in the center enough. We're gonna go with it. If anything, we'll just say it's part of the design. You printed a paper calendar to pencil out your streaming oh, loud one! Thank you! Granny's sound effect comes in once again. Yeah, so that was one of the things I was hoping to do earlier before stream, is I wanted to start planning out like, okay, with the new content that's coming in, what do I want to do? Like, is it once a week and stuff? And then, yeah, just haven't gotten around to it. So that's the next step of what I want to do. What iPad did I get? I got the 11-inch Pro, the newest one. And the only reason why I could afford to do that was that, we were given vouchers by the government recently, like for everyone here, to celebrate 60 years of Singapore's independence. And you can use that at specific shops, of which one of it is a phone shop that I've bought from that has they sell like refurbished new products as well, used stuff, and I've bought stuff from them before, and I felt like they were quite good. And I bought a new iPad Pro from them, so that the warranty is like directly tied to Apple instead of them. But I've never had a problem with them when I like bought stuff from them previously. So half of the price was offset by vouchers. Because otherwise, it is so expensive. And I will say, for general, like, for almost everything else about the specs, I don't feel like you need to get a Pro. But the one thing I was like, okay, I will get it, is because I notice when screen refresh rates are different or worse. And I tried using the iPad Air, and I just could not bring myself to use that iPad. Like, I can tell that it's different. So for me, I had to get the Pro. Because, like, I wouldn't be happy buying that even though I saved money from it. And since they gave the vouchers, I was like, oh, perfect. We'll work with it. Putting in the iPad at least they need to adjust the random music sound levels. I think what I will do is maybe we'll have specific streams where it's like, oh, peaceful stream, and then the random sound effects will maybe be gentle ones like cats meowing or chickens going off, stuff like that. As opposed to, because I feel that's part of the brand, is the building with chaos, you know? Oh, actually, okay, if I make it so that the width of, oh, wait, I'm confused. Okay, bring this to about here. It's not exactly there, but we'll work with it. There. This can go out a bit more. Okay. Oh, also continuing on, I got distracted by like placing of these things. I didn't I focused. The other reason I thought to like get a slightly better model of iPad is that I don't intend on buying one for like another 5 to 10, like 7 years. And so I wanted to make sure that I got something that I'll be happy with for that amount of time. Although I will say, the Air will actually probably last you that amount of time. Like my old iPad was the basic one. Back when it actually had a home button. And it lasted me 9 years. It couldn't run anything, but it did work technically. So, like, I trust iPads to, oh my gosh, I did it again. I trust iPads to last a long time, given that I've had experience with it lasting, and my brother had a very old iPad. And his also lasted for like good 8 to 10 years. He got it from school actually. Like he was one of those early batches that got like the iPad as the first thing. I don't know back then how they used it because it wasn't as good. That's an excellent point. Tech doesn't need replacing every year, especially at the prices that they ask for nowadays. Like, nowadays, I get stuff with the intention of keeping them for years. Although, wait, let me think. Did I ever, like, get stuff with the intention of replacing them? Probably not. Okay, so that's not really a valid point, but the idea is, I don't really like buying stuff just to replace it, every year. Like, it feels very wasteful. Okay, and there really isn't much of a reason to upgrade most of the time anymore. I feel like tech has, and this is maybe, like, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing actually, it's a good thing that it has, why is it doing this? It's supposed to be like global. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Okay, try again. Tech has, like, consumer phones and stuff, I do feel, have stagnated enough that you don't really need to keep up with it every year anymore. Why is it doing that? Okay, so the relative positions are somehow not relative anymore, which is very confusing. Yeah, that's not... Uh-oh. I don't... I think it's happened again. 2? No, it's gone weird. Our poor station is once again not straight. How do I rotate that part? It's not rotating. This? That is so weird. Okay, can we just pretend that we don't... Oh, I'm not happy with that. Okay, hold up. We can fix this. Let me just make sure everything's locked. And then what I will do... 1, 2, 3. Okay, they're all weird positions, that's okay. Copy, paste, rotate by 90 degrees. Oh my gosh. Thank you. It is pretty much how I feel right now. Oh my. What's happening now? Will this read?
Sponsored by Skylines.
Okay, it works. Thank you, Rai, for the super chat. Oh my. Sponsored by, I'm not gonna say. The text-to-speech did it. Okay, I feel the text-to-speech is too soft. We'll have to adjust that, but thank you, we appreciate it. Love how the stream is more than 50% random conversation and less about City Skylines II as a personality. No, I feel like that's how I approach, like, watching streams as well. Like, when I watched Rai doing her whole dinkum thing, right? Half of the time, I didn't know what was happening in the game. Like, I didn't know any of the mechanics. I just knew that there was this person called Melvin that she hated, but other than that, it's like, dinkum who? It was only when I actually started playing the game that I had to be paying attention to how the game works, who Fletch is, and then I started reading the wiki, which, lifesaver, I will say. Okay, but yeah, like, streams a lot of times I feel are, like, the game's there, we have that interest in seeing it, but, you know, there's other stuff happening. And I do feel, at least for today's game, like City Skylines, it is the sort of game that there's not much actually going on. It's a very slow game right? So there's not something capturing your attention all the time. And so it fits this style of streaming, I feel, where you just like talk and chat and check in on whether our walls are aligned. It's stuff like that, you know? Oh dear. Okay, so here... Oh, actually, wait, there is a... Oh, I know this one's not aligned. I'm just gonna live with it, it's fine. Okay. Oh, that's what I need as a command. We need a wiki command. We don't have that. Yeah, we'll do one eventually. The wiki is where you get half of your info to parrot. Yes, thanks to Sam. It is, in fact, powered by Sam. The Sam wiki powered by Jinkum, as we have now ended up saying. Okay. I know I have door... Oh, actually, wait. We haven't saved in a while. Let's save. 9-4. There you go. And then we continue. There are door... decals. I've just never used them. In fact, I don't even know if I kept them in my game. Oh my gosh, actually. So this is a... Jaden, you weren't here when we were doing this last, but we should have this at the train station. There you go. Just a missing person poster. Necessary in a public transport area, I feel. Where are the door decals? Door. Because I feel like they'll be too small. Are they too small? They look too small. Because they're residential doors, they're not really meant for this sort of situation. Oh, shutters. Okay. Nah, it's fine. I can't be bothered to... We'll just have that as our station for now. I'll like fix it off stream. Okay, decals, and it's pergolas, right? Because I watched Grey Noise TV is American, and they were saying something about pergolas earlier, but they said pergolas, which is what I said, and that offended people straight away. So, okay, you know what? This station is so complicated. I feel some of it I'll do off stream. Like I can't only do this. I want to work on some of the city, you know. So. What I do want to do here is maybe work a bit on the bus interchange as well. Just so we've got the main structures down, and then we know what to build around. Then I can just work on this on my own time. The poster is awesome. Yeah, so I found out that you could do custom like designs for City Skylines and then import them. So this was one of them. Oh, it's super clear now as well. It's a bit big, but the idea is there. And then the main reason why I brought this in is that I wanted to make custom train station signs. So this was actually for a different part, but like it's for the metro station actually. And then like you place them down and you can have like exit signs. Ooh, the exit sign doesn't work. Like that, like exit 1, that sort of thing. And then we could do custom shops as well. It's a bit like finicky to do it, but yeah. But so that's fun, we get the option of doing that. Okay, so people are actually using the area now. Oh, what I want to do... Storefronts. Oh, storefront. There you go. The pergolas were funny in the Tickathon. Oh dear. EU mixed storefront. I need to look through these. Oh. No. No. Maybe this one. No. The EU ones are too EU. Like, we need something that would blend in a bit more with... That's too Japanese. Which... Taiwan is actually quite, like, close to Japanese aesthetic. Down to their history as well, which I didn't know about this until I went there. Like, and I was told about it. But so yeah, aesthetic-wise... We're gonna go with this. And... buildings. Belt. Oh, I didn't even like misread that. I just went along with it. Oh, it's like, oh yeah, belt. Yes, makes sense. Didn't even care. Did not even check. It's fine. That's size 5. Okay. The shops will have to go further in, I guess, because I don't want to keep placing these things. I think we're reaching that part of a build, like, project where it's like, oh, I'm so done placing more stuff. Although, you know what? Okay, we're already here. Let's just commit to it. Paste. And then... Wrong. Why is it there? Copy. This. Paste. Bring this out. Okay. Yeah, no, that wasn't too complicated. There we go. Okay, so that's better. So an entire cluster of shops along here, which I think makes sense for a train station. Also, I should pause for a bit. Because I realized we've been going on for almost 3 hours and I've not hydrated once. So I'm gonna hydrate very quickly. Please do so as well if you haven't. Okay. Because I can feel my throat, like, starting to go. I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good. Okay. You went 3 whole hours without hydrating. I had Milo, but now I look at how much I drank. I drank maybe like 3 tablespoons. Okay, I'll drink more. It's also cause when I'm streaming, all I'm thinking about is like, oh, keep talking, keep talking. They're here for personality, not for game. Yeah, and so I just don't. And it's fine, everything's fine. Oh, let's put another Dun Dun Dailies here. We had one earlier, like in a different part of... In Cubby Cliff Central, actually. Where is it? Dun Dun Dailies. Oh, but it doesn't fit the... I might have to get rid of the existing sign. There we go. Then... Oh, where was it? Here. It doesn't fit very well, though. Oh, sort of. Oh, we'll improve it, it's fine. We'll just put one of these signs again. Yeah, there needs to be a lot more props than this for it to be convincing, but we'll work with that for now. Okay. You didn't have Milo yet. Wrong, sweet cold water. No, I had plain water, and my Milo today is actually hot. So, how's that? I don't have ice at home. It's fine. We can't be sacrilegious here when there's no ice. Is that too much to like try and do greenery on this thing? We're just gonna go with it, it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? That, I guess, where it starts to stack on top of each other. That's not good. Okay. Which one's the thing that snap to the surface of an object, snap to roads? Okay, I will probably put another wall in front to disguise the fact that we are placing random plants here. Okay. Then, oh, I'm making it even more complicated now. Then we place this... Okay. That's better, but Milo always needs milk. I actually made my Milo of milk yesterday, but it was cold milk, which I think is supposed to be the way it's done. But I didn't do the whole clumpy thing. Also, yes, Misty, hi. Fletch is in the game. It's a missing Fletch poster, actually. Not even missing, wanted Fletch poster. If you know her whereabouts and you've seen her, please inform Montai City Police. For theft and major crimes against islanders is the crime that she's apparently committed. So if you know details, you know what to do. Uh-oh. Our pillar once again is not aligned. This song is played a few times now, and it feels very old school Apple ad. Like with the piano and everything. Okay, now everything is very grey at the moment. What I can do is bring in a splash of color. Oh no, it only gets that bright, really? Okay, that's annoying. You ever addressed it, Sunshine Owl? Go get her! Do you think that might be part of Azzy's story mode at some point? Like, sure, you know how there's always a plot twist in every movie and stuff, and then like one day, they just come after Fletch. Imagine that, that would be fun. Oh, I could actually do like a detail on this, making it a thing. Okay, copy. No kidnapping the licenses is so she doesn't get caught by the South City authorities. I appreciate the direction everyone's going when it comes to law. Hello, Aunt Captain, welcome in. We need a billboard of Rai's disgusted face in the game. Ooh, maybe. Maybe we should have that. Oh, that's very tempting now. We could have just emotes, you know, like there needs to be ads for maybe the Rai Phone 17 or something. And then the newest feature is like animated faces or something, and then it'll be all of the emotes that she does. Oh my gosh, I keep doing it. Okay, so a strip of orange. Have I locked these? I have not. So let's lock it before we lose all of these. Okay, so the basic structure, but like over time I could add more color lines and stuff to make this more visually interesting. I don't like that this entrance is just a giant black hole, because it's quite obvious when you look at anything that's not this angle as to it's just going into nothing. Hi, bye, Captain. Oh dear. Yeah, it's probably the last we've seen of her. Okay, 2, 4. Now I do have this pillar thing that has become a design element of this like train station. I do want to keep it because I quite like it. There we go. Oh, also, Aunt Captain, enjoy the new emotes that you can use. I think you were one of the ones that Rai gifted to. I lost track of who got gifted. I think Misty did it. Misty did her own membership, and then everyone else, if you have the star, it's cause it's a gift. I think. We're still learning how this works. It's been a while since I've had to keep track of these things. But yeah, there should be, I think, 4 emojis to use from, and they were just from my old, like, Twitch stuff. I'm just reusing them. So if you were around back then, it would just feel like how it used to be, you know? Which is fun. There we go, yes, those ones. Oh, it's so green. Something about it showing on YouTube makes it so much more green than I remember. My gosh. Okay, let's save again. In the end, I feel like all we're gonna achieve on today's stream is... Oh, is Yoshi back, I guess? Your favorite emote? All we're gonna achieve on today's stream is... like, the train station. I thought we would be able to get more done, but maybe not. Okay. To alleviate this issue, let us go this way. Okay, then I'm gonna come in this side with a structure that leads to the bus interchange. So, copy this, paste. Okay, so it's 10. Paste, 1, 1, 2. It's actually not 10, it's like 11. 12. Wait, paste. Okay, paste. Lock this. Lock all of it. Emoji of Fletch and Rye facing off with angry faces. Now, whose channel would this be on? Because I don't know. I feel like we're all about peace and non-war elements here. That would be... I don't know if that would fit our vibe. Although, Raya's never had an issue with Fletch, I feel. Right? Or am I misreading this? Do you just secretly have bad blood and you've been just going along with me making a big fuss to hide your disdain for that lady? I'm not sure. Okay. You need a toilet emote for sure. I feel like at some point, if someone has to draw me a knee, that might become one. When the bonus content starts, and then there's like me there, it's gonna become a thing. And the fact that Debos is... It was Debos that started it, right? Debos has a gift membership, so she'll witness it. It'll all be there. Ooh. Oh, I should probably experiment with that, like, in the future as a different design element, like a zigzag. Because I didn't really do that this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move this in. It's a bit more complicated. There we go. Okay, I'm not too worried about it not connecting up because I can always adjust it with other blocks. There we go. We know how you love licenses. Not sure where you're getting this information from. I don't even... Have I? No, okay, we did do that town hall thing for Fletch on my creative island. So it's not like we completely hate her. Like, I'm not putting her in a volcano like a certain someone else who is doing it for Melvin. Who claimed to do it, never did it. Claimed to sue Melvin in court, never did it as well. All I'm hearing is that she's non-committal. Yeps with no impact. Yeps with no attack. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so we can imagine this, right? This is the... like, the general structure that we have. Actually... Yeah, okay. General structure that we have is gonna be sort of like this. If I place down the roads... going this way... Oh, why is it not on the... Oh. So it'll be like this. Ta-da. So the buses will come in here, they will stop. Oh, can I do that individual bus stop thing? I can. Okay, place one here. Place one. Oh, that's actually quite far away from what I was expecting. So there'll be 2 bays that the buses can stop at, basically. Just giving him 0 screen time. I see, okay. This one's quite far away. I don't know if I like that. This is our proof of concept train hub, so we'll let it just not work. Okay, and again, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm very thankful for how stable the game has been since we've come back to it, like the modded city. Watch it crash now, but at least it was good while it lasted if it does start crashing. You had a good look at the paper when making dioramas. I'm glad to see you still voted for it. Oh my gosh. That paper was the funniest thing. It's all a matter of timing as well. Like, the fact that James happened to be there, watching it unfold, and then for some reason he decided that, oh, it looks like an item I would include. Sure, I will go with it. Don't think he would do that now, as the celebrity Dinkum creator. So we were lucky. Welcome back, Azzy. No, the illustration was yours, Azzy. That's what we will say. Okay, hold up. Let me just focus on this. Okay, so we'll have... I'm trying to think how we should arrange this. I'm basing the whole bus interchange concept on how Singapore does it. I don't think Taiwan has a similar concept. But we have a lot of these like hubs where the buses terminate there and they also store buses and then they like start there. I don't know how to explain it, but when you see it in person, you understand like, oh, actually doesn't seem very common, especially when I go overseas and look at like how other countries do it. And our bus berths are really like this, like they don't have to reverse in and stuff. Let's see. Sam has told that story at least twice. Oh my gosh. You really like how you make small city blocks? Thank you, Azzy. Although I will say, all we've done today is like the structure of the train station. I haven't actually progressed on anything. So, well, progress is still slow at the moment, but at least we're doing something. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Yes, it's a City Skylines stream. I have to at least talk about it, at least at face value for some of it. Okay, multi-level parking. We will have a parking right here, as designated by this word. I don't know how we're gonna arrange it, so I'm just gonna put it there first. Okay, now let's test this concept because we do have an operating bus line. We have berths. So I want to see if... Where was it? It was this. Okay. If we do... Oh my, it's gonna be hard to see this. Do this. Connect it here. Okay, because there are people using this route as like a way to get to and from work. So if I extend our current bus over... Ooh, I'm sorry to anyone who is using this as a convenient way to get to and from work, but we're going to do this. And where's the nearest bus? Okay, the bus is there. Here. Okay, this bus is on its way. So let's follow it. Off you go. Let's see where you go. Oh, it turns there instead. Interesting. In that case, sorry, just more for the current people using this service. At least it's a way for you to like transfer without going on the entire loop. So there we go. Okay, then off to this side. 2 people. Let's see if anyone will alight. Okay, so the buses will enter from this side. It keeps it away from the main avenue, which I expect to have a lot of traffic. Okay, no one on that bus is getting off. Let's try this one. Anyone, please start using it. Look, you don't have to walk on this thing anymore. Like, take the bus. Take the bus, you'll be fine. No one wants to take the bus. Okay, alight, please. Yes, yes. We have people. Okay, and then... So this will be an entire, like, indoor interchange situation. So, actually, I could keep this going by... Ooh, game is saving. Okay. So, actually, no, it doesn't have to be all the way. So, wherever that shelter ends, we'll just estimate it for now. There will be an exit somewhere there, so that people can actually connect in from it. Oop. Okay, so you can imagine that's an entire indoor place where there'll be walls and stuff. Annoyingly, people are gonna wait by that bit, so I can't actually do it how Singapore does it. Like, it has to extend all the way. Okay. Oh, and people are parking, that's not good. Okay, so yeah, like walls like this, basically. Oh no, there are gonna be people that use that pathway. That's fine. They can blend in. We won't say anything. I just wish we had glass walls and stuff. There isn't really that option at the moment, so everything looks very like cementy. Which, when you're not on the Sam Black stream, would be odd. Okay. But yeah, that wall just sort of gives us a rough sense of where things should be. We should not have parking here, thank you. Wide sidewalk. Stop parking! Stop parking, please. Oh my gosh, that car is just so desperate to park. Like, wherever it goes. Okay, but this bus service is working well. Like, people are actually using it, so that's a good start, at least. I wonder if I can break it up so that there's 2 different services that can be used here. Let's try. Oh, I think it does work. Can I do another bus stop here? Oh, I can? Okay, that works. So that's 3. It could even be 4 if I break this up. Let's try. Do you have any tips not to build in a grid? Are you building in City Skylines II? I feel like... For me, when I do the curves, because you know how some people, like, with this simple curve tool, So they'll do this, and then they will like make a... I don't really know how to explain how they do it, but they do curves like that. I find if you incorporate this sort of shape... Okay, so if we do... Let's say we start with a straight line, right? Then we come up with... I tend to break up my squares by doing like 90-degree curves or 45s or like stuff like that. So I'll bring it out a bit with the straight line first. Then like place it down. Then switch to the simple curve tool. And I will actually extend the road out in the exact same direction as the road, like the straight road first. Click, then do it in the exact same distance. So you see how there is like 80 meters and 80 meters, and it's 90 degrees. So that way you have a perfect 90-degree curve. For a start, that's something that helps, because then at least your grid is like broken up by these curves. But still gritty enough that if you're used to that style of like zoning, it's easy to work with. So, same idea, 72. Where's 72? Oh, that you can't really go, like as long as it's roughly that. So even something like this is like slightly different from a normal grid. If you're trying to be more adventurous, you could, if I do a bigger curve, let's say 120 by 120. You could place down a 90-degree curve and then delete some of it or break it up. Okay, in this case, it's not wanting to break up itself, so I will do it. So if you do this, then you extend it in like a straight line. That also introduces some curve, but it's still relatively geometric because you're going with the 90 degrees and the like the perfect curves. I don't know if that makes any sense. But if you're ever gonna play again and you need a recap on this, just call me and it's fine, and then we'll run through it again. Yeah, I will say if you're playing vanilla though, I wouldn't go the full-on curvy thing like what we did at Kirby Cliff, like this part. Actually no, Kirby Cliff was okay. There were some layouts I've done previously that went full-on curves. I wouldn't do that with vanilla because you're stuck with whatever cells they generate for you. So if you see here, for Kirby Cliff it's not so bad because the squares that they're giving you can still create stuff. But if you go too curvy, these things tend to be very weird. Like you see here. Like if you're okay with all these gaps in between, that's fine. But curvy layouts work better when you have the ability to place custom buildings. Like what we're doing here. Yeah. So that was a... Quick, we were talking city skylines. Let's get distracted by something else. Like, I don't know what's happening for dinner. It is 8:23 PM. I know there's a rotisserie chicken in the fridge, or at least there was a rotisserie chicken. I don't know if it's still gonna be there by the end of it. It's delayed. What was with that delay? Oh my gosh, that was so slow. But thank you, Jaden. Getting back on track, you don't actually mind, the tips are helpful. I think that's one of the videos I would do. Like, we mentioned this last stream. But yeah, I probably would... Oh, hold up, I messed this up. If I were to expand my content back into videos, that would be one of the things I'll do. Like, City Skylines tips. Even slight curves can be problems with the larger buildings you place down, yes. So with vanilla, it's very annoying. So just be mindful of that if that's something you want to try for your City Skylines games. It's 10:23 PM. 2 more hours till midnight. Actually, 1.5. So that is... Oh wait, AEST, yep. So you're pretty much in the same time zone as Rai. I swear, if you're neighbors or something. She got me playing Dinkum by getting a code, now she's gonna get you playing. Although you already had Dinkum. Oh. Wow, a lot of people are actually taking the bus from here. It's a good sign. I don't... How are we gonna detail so much of this interior? I feel like a lot of this will be blank. Which is not a problem, actually. It's just right now when you see it the way it is, it looks a bit like, oh no, what do we do? Oh, okay, also a case of these things are too high. I forgot that I could just use the generic, like, move it stuff. Because right now I've been doing the whole thing of, oh, place it down this way. Like, then I could do this. That's easier. All of oh, China's in that time zone, really? I did not know that. I always get confused when, like, Singapore is an hour ahead of what its actual time zone is supposed to be. They did it for competitiveness. And yeah, so whenever I go to a different time, like in Bangkok, right, they are in the time zone Singapore's supposed to be in. And then the sun sets at like 6, which I'm not used to because here it sets at 7. So yeah, time zones are interesting sometimes. Including the Australian arcade time zone, which we have here. It's been expanding a lot in Singapore recently, and I can't help but notice every time I walk past it, there's this smell of like strawberries perfume, which I'm pretty sure they are using intentionally for their... It's like how when you go to the Apple store or like a Samsung store, it smells distinctive. I hate the smell of the Samsung one. I wonder who that was that yelled at Jaden. Oh my gosh. Okay, now is it true that Australia does not have proper like regional rail between cities? Like I know you definitely don't have a high-speed rail. Oh, wait, this is wrong. Because the stopping thing will be here. Wow, look at this structure, that's crazy. Sorry, stealing a quote from Ezzy. Although I've been noticing, a lot of people are saying it now. Rai said it on her stream yesterday. That's crazy. Oh, actually, did I lock these? Yes, I locked this, we have to lock this. Lock everything, make sure they don't move. Wow, but it's genuinely though, it's like... Look at this structure. We'll have to cover it up so it doesn't just look like concrete blocks, but still. Look at what is possible in this game when you have modular components. Wow. Ezzy actually has the best sayings. Oh no! Wait, I can't use this piece. This piece is too large. So 86 we cannot use. We could use... That one's fine. Although it does not look as chunky. I hope it is. Uh-oh. There. I think what this game needs is patience. You've got that, I don't got that. I don't feel like I have patience for most other things. Oh, actually, wait, there's a buff here. Oh no, it's fine, we'll just pretend that it isn't. Yeah, there's like... this is the one of the few games where I have this sort of patience to actually do it, like learn it like this. Most other games, I would just give up. Like Minecraft, I can't be bothered to learn all the new stuff. But I think it's just the satisfaction of seeing the urban planning stuff helps me for this game. 12 by 12, okay. Oh my gosh, it's so finicky. So many bits. Okay. All of it. Yeah, no, like all of these bits are all not connecting well. Okay, I think we've disguised it well enough here. There you go. Oh right, I actually forgot. Yeah, because time zones are latitudes, not longitudes. So it's interesting, like you could be so far north and still be in the same time zone. I feel like if the world's time zones were split longitudes. Wait. Let me bring up a map for reference. Let's see, where is... Oh no, Singapore's a lot higher up actually. Way more north than, like, Queensland. Okay, my theory has been disproven, it's fine. We'll still be in different time zones. I hope... Oh, actually, wait, we do have... I might be able to cheap out on this. They're supposed to be these... Miscellaneous? No. Supposed to be these wall decal things. Oh wait, actually before we start venturing to that side, because sometimes random things like this can crash the game. Wall? Buildings, props. Let's see. Because I don't know what it's called. Oh my gosh, look at all the ads. I don't really like using any of these ads because they look very AI generated. This thing, the designer walls. Okay. So, huge ones. Let's try this. So this is just more testing waters to see whether it helps us. Oh, it doesn't come in other colors. Okay. My hopes are a bit too high for that. But yeah, at least I can place stuff like this down to add a bit of visual interest. It's still very white and grey, but it's a start. Lots of rain everywhere. You have relatives in Brisbane-ish too. Oh my gosh. It's... Australian weather is interesting. When I went to Melbourne, I know Melbourne has a reputation of being like, it experiences 4 seasons in a day. I definitely experienced that. I was very confused. Oh no, I have to use the other wall, this thing. Oh, actually no, that's good because we can... Hello, bus. Please don't drive over the stuff we're working on. There. And then... Actually, I should be relying on this move it thing more. Like, once we've orientated it the right way, this is slightly easier. Okay. Lock this. Copy this. Paste. Uh-oh, where are we going? There. So that also reduces the gap of it a bit. Also brings in some color. From in here, I doubt we will really achieve much. Oh, sorry, Azzy, I've just noticed that. Sorry, my chat on my computer's not updating. Have a good night, Azzy. Thank you for for joining us. Have I been missing anyone's chat, by the way? I know we've been talking about the weather and stuff. But if I missed any, like, actual new topics, I don't think so. Yeah, okay, looking through now, I don't think we missed anything, thankfully. Yay. Oh no, hold up, I'm aware that it's not aligned. I'm trying to fix it, I just can't get to it. Oh, we've reached the bit where it's like, how do we get to the specific thing you're looking for? Okay, here we go. Okay, and this one shall be... well, maybe not black. You missed all the chats you sent about... oh yes, that was intentional. That's okay. Oh no. It's just like how you miss it as well, whenever anyone tries to tell you. Rotate. Oh, actually, wait. Should we rotate it? I feel like leaving it the way it is fine. Oh no, we can't see it. Problem. Yep, definitely a problem. I've done something. Hold up. Paste. Okay, we're fine. Here we go. I feel like the way we're building, by the time we actually get anywhere with this, oh my gosh.
You're fantastically talented and I am proud of you.
No! Now you're forcing me to hear it. Thank you. And once again, it's all because of the Rai, who is inspiring everyone else. So it's not any of us being talented. In fact, we should all run over to Rai and celebrate her talent instead. Yeah. Done. That's where the super chat was going. I quite like... oh! Loud! Thank you, Uncaptain. That was loud. I feel like I like this little design detail. Like, once you add more stuff to it, it actually works. Oh no, Jaden! It's okay. You had a good run of randoms today. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Yeah, you had a good run of randoms. Okay, you probably have one more chance. I'm feeling like it's almost dinner time for me anyway, so we'll just like quickly finish up what we need to do. I say quickly, we've got 5 minutes to waste anyway. So one more chance to get it right. Good luck. Oh. Oh no, it's not aligned. Okay, that's good enough. It's the wrong way round, actually. Hold up. 90 degrees. Oh, actually, I could have left it at 30 because we can switch it. There we go. Okay. That will do for now. It needs so much... Me having to build a building like this makes me aware of how much detail goes into real life buildings, honestly. Because there's all these little trims that they would add in real life that even here I'm like, okay, I'm kind of lazy to do it, but they have to do it in real life. So, although I guess on the flip side, that's their actual job. Meanwhile, we're just here having fun. I also need to think how I'm gonna connect the bus interchange side of things to like an open plaza here plus a commercial area. No! We cannot be calling people disgusting. Unless it's Fletch or Melvin, in which case, go for it. Yeah, for Fletch, it's... Where was it? It was... Where's that poster? We can call her... a criminal of theft and major crimes against islanders. Oh my gosh, Hold up. Wait, I did not proofread this. What's this? If you've seen information... If you've seen or have information about this man, contact your nearest police station. Oops. Mistakes were made. Well, you know how Fletch never admits her first name? Maybe it's all just a... Maybe it is all just an act. Maybe Fletcher's real name is Steven. Oh, the fact that she beat you. Okay, we'll allow that. There were concerns as to the direction that was going. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, I'm trying to wrap up by at least finalizing the structure, the shape of the structure that I want to go with. That's why we're doing this roof thing. Because that will determine... That's actually too little. That will determine the amount of space we have for the open plaza. Which is... Okay, so it's like this. Like this. So that's where the open plaza will start. So this bit can be like open plaza. And it will lead into the other mall. That will then have that bridge across like to this side and that side. Okay, so going back to Hyena's concern with the residential being too near the highway, right? I think... if we use these tall trees, because we can see like even with this buffer, which was not very wide, 40 meters, it does kind of block off most of the highway even from high up here. So we should be okay, I feel, to have residential. Maybe we'll just have it so that the tall buildings are further in here. So that side's like not really experiencing the highway stuff. Or the residents can just live with it and pay like cheaper prices for those sorts of houses. We can give people options. Maybe. Ooh, there we go. That did not feel like 5 minutes actually. Well done. Look at you, staying on top of the time. Yeah, but Montai City is safe from criminals. So why do we have this poster then? Criminals abound. I could do one of Melvin next if you need to. Just saying. Oh, look at the trains coming in. Look at the people walking around. I'm glad that, like, I have tried these sort of custom things in City Skylines 1 before. It did not work well. And so I'm glad that it's, like, for today's stream, I know it was very finicky, but we got it working, which I'm grateful for. Okay, let's see if that people walk this way. There's so many people just taking the bus. Lovely. Oh, there's people walking as well. Look at it! People are using my bus interchange. It's so empty and stark. There's holes everywhere. There's holes in the ceiling. It's okay. That's fine. Yes, but this is amazing. Like, it's starting to look like a proper transport hub development thing in terms of scale. Oh my gosh, but so much is gonna have to be... I think I will do the rest either off stream or as part of like a bonus piece of content, because we can't keep doing this on stream, like just slowly doing this. I'll work on a different thing next time we do Montai. But this was a good like first attempt at trying all of this. Relatively successful, I feel. Now it's just a matter of decorating it to look nice. So that's what keeps it safe. Look at us chasing after people who would be a criminal if they could be. I agree, actually. Yes, definitely. I don't even know if we have a police station in this city at the moment, but they do their job regardless. But okay, so we'll leave it here for today. Thank you so much to everyone for chatting, lurking, joining me on our little test. Thank you to... Oh, we have to do this for the first time. Hold up. To get used to like remembering this now. Thank you very much to Rai for becoming a member at the Polygon level. Thank you to Benny for joining us at the Bit level as well. Thank you to Rai again for gifting 10 subs, 10 memberships. Misty for joining us as well. Rai for gifting another 5 memberships. And for the 2 super chats, we appreciate you. And to everyone who was here chatting and lurking as well, we also appreciate you. Everyone makes the stream, be it chatting, lurking, supporting, or setting off random sound effects. So, we will be back on Saturday. We'll do Dinkum on Saturday, I think. Just get back into it. We'll be back on... What was my island called? Temptimton. There we go. Wow, my brain. But yes, so, until then, have a good rest of your week. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you soon.